Hi guys, hello. Thank you for waiting for me. Whoa, I hear my voice. Do I have a tab open? Oh, I have a tab open. Oh. There we go. Hi everyone. I'm sorry for being late, first off. I have some not so fun news. So, Mama Steps has COVID. And she's not doing too hot, but not too terrible. She woke up this morning with all the typical symptoms, and so we went and grabbed COVID test for her, and for ourselves as well, and kind of just paced it, and she came up positive on 2 different tests, so guaranteed. Well, me and Di are fine as of now, probably because our house is decently large and her bedroom is pretty far away from where we are. So we've been, you know, working, and thankfully I think that kept us safe from getting the COVID. The boobas are talking. Yeah, the boobas are talking. They are. That's where my mouth is. This top one is fake. Absolutely. But yeah, I'm pretty hopeful that she's gonna be fine. We got her all the stuff she needed, but that is why I was late, is I wanted to make sure that she had all the medication she needed, that she had Gatorade and all that kind of stuff, so that way she can, you know, take proper care of herself. And I'll keep you guys updated, but fingers crossed that she pulls through pretty fast. But let me see who is all here today. I see Shadow, I see Wolf, PK, Chemist. Welcome on in. I see, is that Annie? I think I see an Annie. That is an Annie. Oh, I'm getting larger as I look at you guys. Hi Toby, hi Zardock. Italian Love Cake, welcome back, welcome back. I'm glad to see you made it here. We're gonna be doing the rest of the Crooked Man, so it's perfect. Marvel, Kebab, hello everyone. Rascal, thank you. Thank you guys for coming today. I appreciate it. I'm more lurking. Well, enjoy your lurk. I'm happy to have you here all the same though. Mwah. Alright, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna start with the Crooked Man, because after talking it over with Toby, I think we have an hour-ish left, maybe a little more than that, and I'm like, do I really want our next Thursday to be us finishing that and then starting a new game? And I was like, no, I would rather finish the Crooked Man now, and then next Thursday we'll pick up the next title in the series, because I believe, Toby, there was 4 games in this series, right? Next Thursday I'd like us to pick up the new game, rather than us trying to kill what is just an hour of that game and then the next. So we're gonna finish Crooked Man first, and then after that we're gonna go into Dragon's Dogma and kind of just roll our way through that. But before we really get into it, did you guys see the video that I think Zilla made? Zilla made a compilation video. Zilla made a compilation video of my collab with Tane. Let me see if I can grab the link. Would you guys want to watch that together before we start? I did see Wolf. It's pretty good. The next one in the series is the Sandman. Okay. Yeah, we can watch that together first. We're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna just, alright, I need to find it. I need to find it first. Okay. Did it open 2 ones? Oh, it opened the one on Twitter too. Okay, so Zilla made a 23-minute compilation video of highlights from the pool party stream. We're gonna kind of watch that together while I enjoy my coffee. Let me change the name of the stream to Comfy Media Share Before Spooks. UwU. And then we're gonna kill off finishing the Crooked Man. That way, give people some time to get here and get started. Just chatting's fine for that. Now let me see if I can get a window capture to grab this. What happens if I put it in theater mode? Does it fit? It fits! Okay. So we're gonna watch this video. This is a 23 comp of all the highlights from the collab I did with Tane. Can we get a shout out for Tane Tenshi real quick? Shout out real quick. Get the volume right while it still has the starting scene part.
Hello everyone, we're live. Hi.
I love
Can you
Tane.
hear us?
I love Tane.
Hello.
Test 1, 2, chat. Hello.
We're just some duckies sitting in the pool.
I thought this game was really cute, honestly.
We already
I wasn't
got a few
expecting it
ducks,
to
too.
be as simple as it was, but I really liked it. What did you guys think? How many of you guys were there for this?
Aw, good to see everyone. Oh my gosh, look at
Oh
all
god,
these
it's shit
guys.
duck.
You're so excited. You're so
Fucking
excited.
shit duck. Man,
it's more exciting than plastic ducks. I always loved,
shit
like,
duck
as
was
a
the
kid,
bane
I
of
had
my
all the,
existence
they were
on this
Pokemon
entire
ones, though.
collab. Where's my
And I'd
coffee?
like take like 50 of them into
Where's
the
my
bathtub.
coffee?
I'd have so many little floaty bath toys you couldn't even see the water.
Oh, I had this
Aw.
Blastoise one. I had this
That's so
Blastoise
cute.
one, and it
Every
would like
time I
hydro
change
pump,
pools,
and I love
shit
it.
duck follows me. I don't know what this is. This is cruel and unusual torture.
Shit duck.
Oh my gosh.
Shit duck.
Yep, shit duck is our very first one.
Shit duck.
So
I'm watching him. I'm gonna
So-
shoot him the second he turns around.
I have nightmares
so
of shit
basically
duck
the
still.
concept of this game, I was just telling Angel, it's basically just chatting, but you're just collecting
Tasty.
ducks. It's just duck gotcha. So
I do like duck gotcha though.
Dude,
Oh my
did
God,
you
yes,
see
get me
how
out
many
here.
different
Get me
ducks
out
are in
here.
this
Get me
game?
out here. Get me out
She
here.
was
Get me out
showing
here.
her
No!
menu. She was showing her
This is supposed
menu,
to be
and she
relaxing,
has
but
like
yeah, this is a high octane action game for me.
150,
So-
200.
Facing
There's something
off.
crazy.
so the fun thing is that when you get more ducks, they actually do interact with each other.
Aw,
in
kisses
certain
for
ways.
Nogard.
Honey, that's right. Come
Hi,
down here with
Nogard.
me.
Welcome.
Come here.
Here I
Come here
come.
to shit duck land.
Here we go.
Mwah. How
Now
are you, Nogard?
Now you can do something about the little shit boy. That's
I
right.
feel, you
Check
know,
him out.
I
What he
watched
does,
the
like, you
little,
scream at it at high volume.
I watched the little teaser
you
they
go
made of this,
straight
and I
to
was
the-
like, wow, this
Are
is
you sure
literally
he
just
can't, like,
me
steer
being an
himself? He's
aggressive
going
butt.
straight to the fucking pool I'm in. Look at that shit. I can't make this up. He just went straight for it.
Oh,
Yeah, there he is.
He's coming back.
I spent the whole collab
He
just
won't-
trying
he
to get
won't
away
leave us
from shit
alone.
duck. And I can't even
Oh my
control it.
God.
And then at nighttime, it like the pool lights up and everything, and it's really chill.
That's nice. I like that. That's pretty.
I love how you see shit duck literally push
To be
Tane out of
clear,
the
shit
pool.
duck wasn't literally kissing me.
Oh, good.
If Michi says I
Angel.
still need to eat,
No,
he's
leave me
lying. I
with
totally
him.
did not forget to make
Goodbye,
food.
I
No,
get
ma'am,
sucked
not
now.
me. No, guard, go get food. We're watching this video that Zilla edited real quick, and then we're gonna play games. You have time to go grab
Oh, we
food.
got another one. Oh, what's this guy? Oh, it's a pizza duck.
I'll take pizza duck.
What's
I like
food,
pizza
Toby?
duck. I'm feeling pretty
Toby, go
hungry
get
over here.
food. Go get food.
Take a
I'm gonna
small
grab
nibble.
the video
Aw.
link for you guys after we finish
I
watching
mean,
it.
there's a few ways we could just,
Because
like,
there
pick it
is
up
a
and then
channel.
we
I'm
can
pretty
chat.
sure Zilla
You
runs
wanna
it.
do this?
It's a
And then if
Tane
multiple
Twitch Clips
people do it,
channel.
and then we just
Yeah,
piss
it's
them
a
against the
marble
wall 'cause
duck, right?
Tane
Oh
knows
wait,
how
a
to be
giant
aggressive.
stone duck?
Be
I saw the
aggressive.
little
Be
marble one.
aggressive. Also, let's
I
see.
didn't.
Oh,
We didn't get the. We didn't
were
get a
asked,
big one. The
how
only
are
one we got was a
doing?
small one.
We're having a good day.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I missed a chance to
I
talk
guess
bad
for
about shit
some
duck.
people, because maybe some people don't know. This is our first like solo collab.
Yeah, like a real one. We
It's really
played
weird
Final
because
Fantasy
like
together on
I've
stream
known
once.
Tane for. Okay,
it
yeah.
was
The
Final
weirdest
Fantasy
thing,
14,
guys.
we did the
I
Doki Doki
went
Literature
to the
Club,
zoo and
we
hung out with
did,
Tane, despite the fact that she
Minecraft.
lives in an entirely different
Minecraft,
country.
Minecraft.
Right.
I hung out with her IRL
Riot.
before we ever
Oh,
even
Riot
planned a
gets a pick.
collab.
Arigato gozaimasu. Wow. Thank you for the red super chat.
Like we literally planned a zoo date,
It is.
and
I've had that redeemed,
before we
like, when
even
I-
figured
you know,
out
like,
how to
well, when I
collab,
was, like,
and then
really,
it took
really
a
into
year
Hololive,
past
and I'm
our
like,
zoo date for us to
wow,
schedule a
thank you for the
collab.
red- Thank you for the red super
Like I think we
chat.
did the friendship
Riot,
VTuber
which
thing
one
really
would you
wrong.
like
I
to
don't
be?
think that's
What-
how
what-
that's
Riot gets to
supposed to
pick.
work.
I
think we fumbled it.
Which one would you like?
But I love Tane. Tane is
Oh
one of my
gosh.
favorite
We have
people that
so
I've
many
ever
rubber
met.
duckies. I
Like
wonder
on this
if
internet
if you
sphere.
have, like, more people.
She's so sweet
like,
and
in the
kind
room,
and
I
chill.
Think it like generates more ducks.
Yeah, she's Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
I
Canadian.
want more ducks faster. This is not a negative.
Life do be
So,
crazy.
also-
yeah.
well, actually, you know what?
I think we're both just the kind of people that are like hyper focused on individual work, which made it very easy for us to bond because we're very similar.
Look, I'll take anything over shit duck. Okay? Anything. I'm just
God.
casually waiting for
Shit
something
duck.
other than shit duck.
If I ever do this
I'm gonna have
collab again and
nightmares of
shit duck is the
duck
first
just
one to show
appearing in
up,
my pools,
I'm
in
going
my
to gonna riot.
bathtubs. It'll just come out of my shower head and I'll be like, ah! And my camera has one.
Hiya,
thing that
Ninja
decided
Biscuit,
shit
what's
duck is
up?
where
How
I
are
need to be
you?
staring. I feel like
We're
I've
just
only seen two
watching
other
an
ducks
edited
because my
video
camera
that
just thought it was just shit duck.
Zilla
I hate
made for
this.
Tane and
Oh,
me.
I think there was a way
And then
that
we're
you
gonna
can
start
tab
our
to
games
other
for the
du- Oh,
day.
if you hit tab, you can
I
go.
am.
Oh, okay.
Tabbing away, and then I stop, and then it puts it back on shit duck. I don't understand.
Oh, the
So, Angel,
children!
you have
The
children.
babus!
I have children.
It's cute how they leave
Children.
little babus
That's
behind.
Uncle Stonks. Uncle's stupid, and Uncle really needs to learn how to swim in the back. It's very bad at swimming. But
I'm
don't
annoying,
worry,
aren't I?
I'm gonna try to keep them away from their father, which is most
Yeah, you
likely
can watch
Shit Duck, 'cause
Dragon's
Shit Duck
Dogma.
is the only one that won't leave me alone.
Bit tired from the
So-
week? Big work week, operative? Well, it's good
Oh,
to
no,
see you.
Children, they're mine.
He keeps coming back.
Hey, General!
God, calling child
Oh no,
support.
not your headphones! I
God,
hope you're able
get
to
away
get some
from
good
me.
new ones soon. Welcome on in, welcome on in.
I hate it
A friend
here.
of mine recommended your stream, so I'm
That's
here.
right,
Oh,
that's
I'm
right. You
honored.
get out of here. You get out of here, you
Welcome.
little-
Well,
Anyway,
if you
what was I
listen to
saying
the
about
me on the
Pokemon,
video,
right?
you'll get a pretty good
Pokemon.
idea of what the vibe is here.
And Di found a person online.
I'm a
who
little
was
bit of a
selling-
gremlin.
Where are my children? Where are my children?
Oh, your children? So what happens?
I can be a little crazy, a little psycho.
What happens is
We
they
play a
like
lot
to
of
stay
horror
put,
games. We
so
play a
they
lot of
are
JRPGs.
right
I
on
try
the
to
edge of
hang out
the
with you
little
guys
hot
and
tub
do some
area.
just chatting at least once a week.
Oh, man.
But
Oh,
welcome on
man.
in. What kind
I'm
of stuff
about
do
to go to
you
court.
like? Tell me about
Get my
you.
rights for my children back.
I've
Oh,
heard.
man.
Oh my God. Has it snowed in this
One day
map
I'll be more
before,
calm, I
everyone? don't
promise.
think it has. Okay, that's
I'm totally not
interesting.
lying.
Hell's freezing over.
No Stinky Wolf, only
Hell yeah,
Stinky
Zilla, I hope
Foxu.
you got some good pulls.
Aw,
I hope you pull some good cards.
One of the decks that
Oh, man.
I have is
I-
it's like that.
Okay, if
Mew
we're gonna
one
talk
with,
about cards,
I can't
so,
remember what the other Pokemon was
Bobby
called, but it's like
edited a
steel
while
one,
back,
and it
re-edited
does, like,
the
so much
Booba
damage,
clip,
and
right?
then the
Where I
well,
shoved the card
I can't
in
remember if it
my
was, like,
my
the Mew's
Boobaloo's,
ability or the
and
other Pokemon's
I had a
ability,
really
but,
he made a really good edit, but I just hadn't
it
posted it on
replicates
Twitter
the
because I
amount
was
of
waiting to
damage,
get
or
more
it
more
clones the
content
amount
kind
of
of built
damage
and
that
kind of have a
it
system
does.
going.
Oh.
And I put it on
it's
Twitter
like one of, like,
yesterday.
the top tournament decks or whatever I think somebody made,
Oh.
or
It's
and
rising
like,
to one of my
yeah,
most
I've
liked
heard of
tweets
this
ever,
deck.
and I have yet
I've
to
heard of it.
handle mentally what that
Oh,
translates
I
to.
think the thing
So
that's
then I
kinda
quote
nice about,
reshared
like,
it, and I was
Pokemon,
like,
it's
"You guys
so,
like this because of
Remember when I said I
Pokemon,
wanted to play with you?
right?"
Oh,
And now that has over
a
140 likes, and I'm like, "Oh God,
just
oh God, oh no."
for fun. but I do.
I wanna
find
do
that,
more
like,
card
Pokemon's
opening
so much
packs
more
soon, though. Would
affordable
you guys
than,
wanna
say,
do
like,
another card
Magic
opening
or-
stream?
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
There would be
Yeah, I
Feet
think it's also very
Booba
easy to
because.
put together a Pokemon
Oh
deck.
my
Yeah.
God,
As
I
long
meant
as you
feet like
understand, I
feature,
won't be
not
making
feet
all
as in
sort of, like-
feet.
What is
But
this?
that just sounds
Oh my
great
God.
coming from me. There
Oh
would
my
be
God,
featured
he
Booba
has a party.
because
Wait,
the
is
way
he like
my
a little
webcam
jester?
hits my desk, there's really no avoiding it.
Oh my God.
That's just fate.
So this is exciting. I've never seen this one.
But would we want to do
before,
more
so-
card opening? I have to wait till after Dice surgery because of finances.
So
But
he can be my son.
next
want
week
that?
is when
Oh
the
my
new
God.
wave comes out.
The-
Oh my
the
God, guys,
roof
we
is on
have
fire.
to. Do you guys want to do the new
He's on
wave?
fire because of the sparkler.
I love that duck. That's probably the best one we
Oh my
got.
God, he can kill shit duck.
It's hard to overstate Pokemon's
He can
popularity.
hit.
Pokemon's
Turn
really
around,
freaking good,
turn
okay?
around, light shit duck on fire.
I'm hearing you.
Begging
What's up?
you.
What's up? What's
Okay,
up,
so
Nilgard?
Zilla wants to
A
be
Darkrai
the
Elite Trainer
spark
box
rogue
here? Is
one.
that any good?
Okay, so
I
that's
would
in
get it.
Duck
Yeah,
Addiction.
yeah.
Okay,
I've
so
got the Darkrai box. So the thing about Elite Trainer
Zilla,
boxes
I am
is
literally
they're
going
mostly booster packs, but they
to
give you
beg
all the
you
starter stuff that you need
burn
anyway,
shit duck
like
alive.
dice,
Those children should never
and
leave their father.
the counters and all that kind of stuff.
Wow, wow, wow.
It also gives you some cool sleeves and things like that. We're gonna do Lord Kona too, but that's
Oh, Miki, good to see you.
August, right?
Hello.
Someone earlier made a comment
Oh, it's the
about
battle
how,
box. The battle box. The
our-
battle
our
box is a
outfits
good
are
start
also
spot
perfect
for sure.
foils of each other.
Mm.
And I never
that's so
realized
true.
it. But they were right. They were like,
I love Pokemon.
Your-
I
your-
grew
your
up on
entire
Pokemon. I love
centerpiece is open while
Pokemon.
everything else is hidden, and I'm the exact opposite. And I'm like, huh, that's crazy.
I love, like,
was not planned.
The
I
attention that they
promise
brought
I
to us
wasn't
being
drawing
foils
my design
visually.
going,
I love
okay,
how we
Connie's
look when we're
shoulders
on
are
a
covered,
screen
shoulders
together.
need to be bare. Let's
We
say
look so
Connie
good
has
together.
red at the bottom, and you have red at the top. Like, I promise you, that's not what I was.
Oh, we're definitely gonna do some Lorcana opening in August.
I think it's so cute. Like, you got
So
your
for those of
little,
you who
like,
don't
you got your
know,
little angel
Disney
duck,
is
and I got
releasing
my
a
little
trading card
devil
game
duck
called
and everything.
Lorcana,
Look at
and
us,
it
we can be
releases
your
in
angle or
August.
your
August
devil.
also happens to be my
Angle
my
or
birthday
your
month,
devil.
so we're gonna be doing some
Everything's on
Lorcana
fire
stuff
down here.
for sure. I'm really hyped about that. I'm a huge Disney fan. Disney and Pokemon, I know, right? The two
Also-
big
oh my
corporate
gosh.
elites.
Kitsu.
I actually missed the card
Banned
stream.
from
Hi,
Angel
Angel.
chat.
Progress
Angel
report for my
stream.
nostalgic playthrough. I've gotten
I'm
2 gym
sorry,
badges and
look,
I'm now
okay,
training
you
for
see-
Whitney. Good
you
luck,
see-
Lost. You got this.
My mods have my personality, which
No,
means
Oh, God.
that
no longer
they
suspicious.
are-
Right!
Okay,
Wow!
chat.
Wow! Wow! Am I getting?
They're very trigger things
Zilla!
for me, and sometimes
Wow!
some I can't blame the mods. I can only blame myself. Sometimes Kitsu says dumb things, and I time him out, and he loses mod status, which makes him free target for everyone, and then the mods ban him or I ban him for funsies, and I'm sorry.
I think Kitsu can chat now. Yeah, I think you're good now.
Kitsu.
Yeah, you're good now. Okay. Every
Kitsu
single time.
upstairs.
Every single time, there's like 4 to 5 users from the Angel stream. It's like banned in Angel chat stream. stream, and I'm like,
I feel
oh,
so
you
bad
geeky,
for my
geeky, you're good.
teammates because I'm
Kinda
always
easier to meet.
hyper banning people
Easier to
for
meet.
joke. For joke.
really the
We
bad
have a
ones.
very
And
small
then I'm-
amount
and
of
then I'm
real
like-
bans that
and I'm like,
happen
oh
in
my God,
comparison
wait,
to our amount of dummy bans.
Should I make them talk or
F for Kitsu. F for Kitsu banned Tawny's channel. That ban was my fault though. Yeah, but I'm the one that removed their
You tried to
sword,
switch
making
to
them
tea, but you went
bannable.
back to coffee. Yeah, I mean, like if you're a coffee person, if you're like a
Yeah,
beanie
Hiki, you know,
boy,
I don't think
like,
we've
it just-
banned
it
you
just
yet.
helps.
I don't think that's happened. Beanie Boy? Or Ron.
Because coffee's made from beans.
So they're more on
you
the
could be a
banned list than the
beanie boy or a
view.
leafy boy. I don't know.
Yet we don't really have that big of an unban
So
list.
happy, that's so
Because I
true.
invariably let all the mods
I would
come
give
back.
maybe
Because it's
German
mostly the
maybe
mods
like a
getting
6
banned.
out of 10 for like
Blue eyes
for like
white
looks.
dragon.
My god, well,
Blue eyes,
no.
white dragon. Oh,
No!
In the grand scheme of design
Angel
for Yu-Gi-Oh,
Hiki
I
wasn't
actually do
banned.
like the
Time to
Dark
change
Magicians,
that.
Just because
No,
while
we're
it's,
not.
you know,
We're not.
as
I.
poppy and dramatic as Yu-Gi-Oh stuff is.
I'm so
it's a
tired of
little
having to
bit
go
more
into
tame in the
my
grand scheme
my
of
my
things. I
group
like that.
Discord and being
if
like,
we're talking
hey,
about Dark Magician Girl,
if
then
you
10
get
out
a
of 10,
if you get a
but,
notice
okay, wait,
about
you said
blank
Blue Eyes
person
White
being
Dragon,
banned, it's not
Zilla,
real.
11 out of
Hey,
10
you faded
because,
night, welcome in,
I'm
welcome
totally
in.
not a scaly. No.
Maybe at some point I can
I'm not
join the
really a,
illustrious club.
Monster.
Maybe one day. If you ban Hiki, you lose me too. Ron, I can't lose you. I lose too many mods.
Oh, it's look human.
By
I'm
torturing
okay.
them.
It's
my
okay. We
fault.
can say monster fucker on this channel.
Okay, I'm not really a monster fucker.
Oh
Props
my
to
god, sorry, I'm
friends
enjoying
are.
my coffee.
All of my friends are. I think
Hey
I'm the
Nami,
exclusion
welcome!
here.
I haven't been to the other table
yeah,
streams
so, like,
because of this reason.
Bulldog,
It's
right
secretly
here,
my
the one with the
strategy to
horns,
ensure you never get to enjoy
it
my
actively
friends.
seeks out
Wink.
the red one
I'm
and,
joking.
like,
I would
tries
want
to,
you to
like,
go
run
enjoy them.
into
That's
it.
actually why I'm rolling back on the joke bans. They might be funny, but I always feel really
I definitely
terrible
might
when
be
you
able to
guys are
see it
nervous
do
about
that.
visiting them because you're scared it's gonna have a ban notification.
So we did 2 days of Sonic
So that's
Adventure,
kind of why
simply
we
because I
dialed
love
back
that
on
game.
that. Is I
love
felt
the Channel
bad.
Garden. I played that game a lot
I
as a
felt
kid.
bad.
And so we did
What about
that, and
small
the first
timeout?
stream
Timeouts
was
are
just me
fine.
playing it.
Timeouts
The
are
second
A-okay.
stream, I decided crowd
5-day
control was a good
timeouts?
idea,
That's
and I
fine.
did not adjust the
The
prices,
sword does
despite
make you a
knowing my
target. It
audience
really
is
does.
insane.
I just noticed my
Um,
sub ran
and I
out knowing this
spent
community that's not
2
gonna last
hours
long.
on the same
Oh,
stage.
I think it will. I think it will. Whenever we have a subathon,
Oh,
right?
Oh, okay. okay.
the month after,
okay.
the month after, all of you
I would
guys
know
are
if you're not
recovering.
isotonic.
You're recovering.
Oh. She said it. She said it.
I just heard myself whisper, and I was like,
How's
oh.
everyone doing? Are you
The month after,
enjoying- are
everyone's
you
usually
enjoying
recovering.
good
So I
duckies?
think you
Are
might
having
end
a
up
good time?
subless for at least a month, buddy. Just a warning on
Whoa.
that value. Oh, I didn't actually get to see that happen in real time because I was gone. The bull. Ron, that wasn't.
Well, I guess the bulldog learned a lesson.
Ron, I appreciate it. That's a
He
quick
rammed
ass
into the
month.
red one so
Yeah, really
hard.
sure was, buddy.
I guess
really sure
I guess
was.
they're not gonna be.
God damn it.
They're not,
Thank you, Ron. Though lost. There you go.
they're
Now
not
you
gonna
don't
be
have to
back in the
deal.
pool.
Now you don't
I
have to
guess
deal with
they
stupid
learned their
ads and
lesson
stuff.
for bullying the red ducky. Goodbye.
God.
Goodbye. Maybe
We're about halfway
maybe he
through.
might make it to the
And then
other
afterwards we'll do
side.
the other.
If
Is
he got
Zilla
like a little
here?
bit of a push or something.
Son of a bitch, I was gonna do that.
Bullied.
Ah. Sleep well,
Oh,
Nami.
that's
Thanks
so
for popping
clever,
in.
Yeah, he was bullying.
Sleep well. Ooh. Bleh. Bleh. Borp.
You're just glad to be here.
You were saying, Angel? Look, okay, I tend to forget that you guys are contrarians, and whenever I say blank is probably going to take a while, or blank won't happen,
Yeah.
you guys do it.
It's,
Yo,
it's cozy.
Tawny's autos are great.
She's returned. Oh? Hello?
I shouldn't be allowed to be on other people's
hello?
streams and have free reign.
Hello? Are you small steps? Small steps?
Yes.
God.
I'm bad. Sorry it took me so long.
No,
Angel, I
you're
think you
good,
forgot
you're
I dropped
good.
300 on your desk because you told me no. Yeah,
I'm sure you'll be proud of me.
Yeah.
The magic unboxing we did before
Yeah.
I left on the trip, I finally put those away off my desk now.
I need to organize my cards
They
still.
were
I
on
have
my
a few
desk
that I
for
haven't
so
put in.
long.
I
I
was
had so
trying
many
to
magic
organize
cards just
all my
everywhere.
trainer cards by like
I don't do that
down
too.
to the
It's
item,
like,
right?
Every time I open a bunch of cards, I kind of just sit around.
There's
And
gonna be
I
an
overdid it,
Order
and now
for
everything's a
something
mess.
Oh.
And I really have to get back to
It's
it.
hard, yeah.
But-
we have like an area that we're gonna like put them away and everything.
Lazy.
Now. And eventually,
lazy.
Okay, 'cause our dining room table is also full of like TCGs. It's just like Pokemon and Magic cards everywhere.
I love it.
Man.
I love it.
I haven't learned yet, Toby.
I love
None of
you.
us will learn.
Oh,
We're all stubborn.
I love you.
They say that
Love
chat
you.
takes after their
That's
streamer.
fine
You know what
material.
what trait all of you collectively
Aw.
get from me? It's just being
BFF,
stubborn.
YouTuber BFF.
Nothing else.
Yep.
Nothing else. That is our one common line. We're all
Magic, I have a
stubborn.
bunch of magic cards. I said I would learn it. but
That's
then
all we
what
are.
happened
We're
is
just
I Pokemon
stubborn.
instead. So I need to sit down and do
God
Arena
damn it.
as well, just to kind of get
I forgot to
those.
give you the
Yeah.
full art
Anyone
soul
who
rock
has-
I got. You know,
anyone
you
who
don't
has a
have
blue
to.
deck
It's
just likes to jerk
okay.
off.
I remember Eastern got personally attacked by that
Exactly.
statement.
They just keep playing and playing their turn.
Me buys a blue starter deck. Ah!
That's what you think. You say the right thing and I will fold instantly.
Eastern,
Yeah,
wow.
there's
Eastern,
really
do
no
you have a
winning.
blue
There's
deck?
no winning.
Probably does. Probably does.
You play combo?
We can learn how
What
to play
deck do you
Cock
play?
Magic. Oh my god. Oh, does anyone know that South Park reference? I don't know.
I never really watched South Park.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's a good thing too.
Oh.
I feel like I saved
I look like I'm
myself some of the
sleeping.
headaches.
So I was drawing
It's
during the
funny,
collab. I was
like,
trying to finish the art
it's
for
very
our member
satirical.
only
I loved it.
piece that's
I
coming
loved
out.
Yeah. I
Today?
think Crunch and Die would love to talk about South Park.
I think it comes
Oh, I'm
out
sure
today.
they would.
Oh, sorry.
I think I have it
sorry,
set to come out
Blaze.
today.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is the masturbation game. Yeah.
Wait, whoa! Oh, Kitsu. Kitsu, you wanna address these
Kitsu, you want to
allegations?
talk? You want to
Every
talk
single
about
deck in
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I play a black,
Sorry,
blue,
sorry,
green
Yu-Gi-Oh is the
combo
true game
where I get big
you
creatures
do
out from my
a
graveyard.
bajillion
Ooh,
things
that's
and not
fun.
end your turn until.
Angel
God,
pulled a
wait, that's
Brock.
me.
Did
That's me
I?
in Pokemon, though. You can ask Dai. He's always complaining because my turns take 25 years.
Oh.
Kitsu just
You know, did I tell you
yeah.
about the time I was on
Wow.
Bill's channel
He
and
didn't
Bill
even
had to
attempt.
explain to
He
me
didn't
how
even
lore works
attempt.
on stream?
Oh, okay. So what did you think about that?
Definitely not my kind of thing.
Okay.
But remember, I'm vanilla as shit.
Mm-hmm.
However, they made some compelling points as to why people
Oh, this is when we were talking
are
about
appealed
kinks.
to it. Because I also don't understand. Oh man, chat's gonna hate me. I also don't understand the whole stepping thing. But because to me, my little dum-dum brain was like, why do you want to get covered in dirt? Wouldn't someone standing on you hurt? What if it broke your spine?
Why do you
That
want
was the way
to? Why do you want to get dirt from the bottom of somebody's shoes? It doesn't make sense.
Look, chat, I'm
Get
sorry.
in better. How do I get internet brain rot?
you don't want it. You don't want it.
I feel like sometimes the things I say
Quack.
are concerning.
God,
They're not like
see.
harmful.
So I probably would have never ended
but
up like. A
I
streamer
definitely
if it
feel
weren't
like sometimes I
for
say
Dai
things
helping
and
make it more
I
PC
think
friendly
collectively
because
everyone
Oh,
just
okay.
squints their eyes a little bit
couldn't
like,
even
is
figure out
she
how to work a
okay?
PC. I didn't even have social media.
Is-
All
is
I did
she-
Oh.
Is
was
she
hang out with
okay?
people IRL and play on consoles.
Okay.
I didn't even.
They
I
are
had no
concerning.
interest in
Thanks,
the
Ron,
PC.
for
I had a
confirming my
laptop
worst
I used
fears.
for typing
Glad to
out
have you
school
as my
stuff
friend.
And getting music
Angel
on YouTube,
being kinky?
and
No,
that
Angel
was
being
it.
the
I
opposite.
actively still have a lot of issues with
Angel
internet
being the
surfing
opposite.
because of
Angel
this.
not
I
able to
just don't know
understand.
how to internet.
I feel like my mods just like
No,
to make fun of me.
It's all good.
Not friends, coworkers.
You had Dai teach you,
Friends.
and that's what matters.
You're my friend.
I definitely have
You're,
to.
you're learning.
Guys, Ron doesn't want to be my friend.
Learning.
Ron doesn't want to be my
As long as the streamer
friend.
Doesn't spend like 10 seconds zeroing in on pee-pee, then you're fine.
No,
Equally,
yeah.
I kind of
We were talking about Outlast.
People have gotten taken down on games where the
You know what?
community is
Free
generally okay,
free
but
bands
it
for
is
you.
considered
Welcome
too
on.
far
The
because
run!
of how they handle
Run!
it.
Yeah.
So the general rule of thumb is if
Run!
you're in a chat and you're
Fucking
playing a horror game,
shut up and take my money. You shut the fuck up and take my friendship, you bitch.
Just don't spend 5 years
Shut the fuck
talking
up and
about
take my
how you're
friendship, you
sexually
bitch.
aroused by the game, and you're probably okay.
Yeah, you can't like talk about it like
Shut up,
what's
take
happening,
my
like,
money,
on
streamer.
stream or
No!
anything, too. The other thing, I was actually very surprised.
No,
about
I don't have
this.
any
So
way to
General
deny the
Jousting
money,
is a
but
banned
know that
game
I'm
on
saying
Twitch,
no.
But apparently you can play it on YouTube because the Whole Life girls are playing genital jousting, which I was very surprised.
Oh my god,
about.
the thumbnail.
And I'm really surprised.
No,
I
that
got
base stream was
permission
something
to
else.
Play that game.
I'm playing the PP
Adopted child, come here, my child.
got set by that one.
Come here.
Yeah.
Come hither.
Found a way to make the puzzles.
Oh, now we're talking about Madison. I
so
literally
simple.
I DM'd
It's so
Tane about
annoyingly
Madison
difficult
like
because you just have to
yesterday.
think differently.
We're trying
You
to set a
have
date.
approach
I'll get a
all
date
these
set
puzzles
soon, I
from a
promise.
different perspective
I'm gonna-
than someone who commonly plays horror games.
I'm gonna wishlist Madison.
I got stuck as hell. Chat had to backseat me a few times, but I actually think that is the one thing this game really has going for it. But
Okay.
here's what I'm going to tell you: Do
Oh, I
not
talk
play
a
it for
lot.
the story,
Okay.
which is hard for me.
I
'cause
talk a
am
lot.
Story-oriented horror game, and this is why I'm so angry. This game has.
You can
multiple
see
potential.
in the
You're going to
amount
get
of
enraptured by it, and you're gonna be
speed
loving it.
happening
There's gonna
on
be
my
this one part
face
where the puzzles in the story are just like, damn, it's so
that I'm
good.
just
And
like
at the
really
very end,
in
they're
my
going to do
speech.
something that is the laziest writing in the world and will deface value
Angel is
everything in the game.
parasocial streamer, forcing mods to be social with her.
Think differently.
Yeah.
We gotta have
We got a 5 head.
gotta have big brain.
5 head.
I need a 5-head toggle. That's beautiful. Who's playing it? She will be playing it. I will be on call with her. Kind of just like how
like
it's set up on the
Alien,
video,
like
where
the,
I'm on one side, she's on the
Xenomorph,
other,
or-
and then Madison will be in the middle.
Aliens as a
She'll be playing it. I'll be
Oh.
seeing it in real time and commenting.
I don't know because
I'm not going to be giving her clues. There'll be heavy no backseating because the goal is for her to experience it and then hate it too. Hopefully she hates it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping she hates it, which might be a really cruel thing to wish
Oh,
on your
okay.
friend, but I'm
Well,
hoping
zombies-
she
zombies
hates
are
it.
just-
area for me.
Zombies are just kind of whatever. Yeah.
I've already played Madison all the way through. I don't know how many of you guys were here for that. Put Dove glares in the
You want to
chat
fuck Yaris?
if
Yes.
you were not present for the
But
stream.
also,
when we
but
did
also
Madison.
Tally as well.
Because
Wait,
if
I
you
think
if
that
you
was
didn't
one-
if
yeah,
you
that
weren't
was
there
one,
for my
right?
playthrough, I highly
was
recommend
the
being there for
other
this one
girl's
so
name.
that way you can experience it.
Like,
And if you were there for mine, come experience brain rot with me anyway, because we're gonna be brain rotting.
Is there anything appealing about?
You're my
Canadians?
friend now. We're having soft tacos
me.
later. We need to have a taco party in the Discord. We need to find a
there you
map
go.
in VR chat that's just full of
confused me.
tacos, and all have tacos.
is that an insult? Should I? Do I need to
Mods,
pull
come
out
live
my
across the
phone?
street so I can love you. Yeah,
Tane is a Canadian.
That's not a
and I
joke.
love Tane,
There,
so,
there we go.
I'll-
See,
I'll
that's not a
play
joke.
you.
My
there
mods
you-
are
there you
moving.
go. What's interesting about
My mods are
Canadians?
moving
Me.
into my city
Got
to
'em.
to
Yeah.
hang out.
Yeah.
That's actually happening.
I will
that's
now leave
that's
the
actually
duck simulator.
happening.
Farewell, my little ducks. Farewell, duck.
Fair.
I've made some
Farewell.
great friends with some of my moderators.
May you rest
And
in
a few
shit.
community members I've gotten to know
Yeah.
very well. I watched Madison from
shit.
Vexoria. Vex played Madison. What was her opinion
I
on
see
it?
that she is
Shadow,
muted.
what was
Okay.
her opinion on it? Did
I
she
should
like
probably-
it?
Mistake. It was by mistake.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
very strong opinion on it. She's obviously entitled to her own, but I am
I was
curious what it
thinking,
was.
Should I exit the room too? Because or
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh,
Maybe I'll just
okay.
keep you forever and ever and ever.
I love Tane. I love Tane. I love Tane.
Can I just keep you forever?
She's the
Can we
best.
just-
You wanna
Can we,
move to Texas?
can we just stay this way?
She liked it? Oh, well, I'm glad she did. I was loving it up until the ending. I really, that's really what got me.
Forever.
I was loving it.
Yeah.
And then the ending happened.
Oh,
How do I? there we
bye
go.
bye everyone. Bye. Oh, bye bye.
All right, guys. So that was
See you
the
on the other
edit that
side.
Zilla
Bye-bye.
made of our collab stream. I hope you enjoyed that. This is the link to the video if you want to go give some support. They run a Tane Tenshi Twitch Clips YouTube channel. It's got 619 subs and a lot of content. So this is a completely fan-run page for my girl, and you know how much I love her. So if you wanna pop in and give it a sub, maybe like the video, leave a comment about what you thought. That'd be cool, just to kind of help support our fellow fan pages, because they're a huge part of helping creators like me grow. And it's just very lovely to see people this dedicated, you know? So yeah, ship name Tane Steps. I mean, oh whoa, oh whoa. I want fusion art now. Damn, I want fusion art now. Let's also get a shout out. Let's get a shout out going for Tane again, just so we can you know, support the girl, because she's really amazing. She's just a really good streamer. She's an all-around amazing streamer, and I love her to death. She does all kinds of content. She is definitely a much calmer individual than me. Her streams always have just like a really nice, chill, relaxing vibe. If you like the mommy vibe, Tane is the mommy streamer for you. And you know that I will pitch this girl to hell and back. To hell and back. So yes, please check out Tane, and I think we're ready to start playing games. Tane also has a blue Twitch page as well. Yes, we have blue Twitch pages, but Tane does the streams. Tane does the streams. Tane and I were talking about doing an eroge at some point, but I'm so bad at scheduling and planning. Gonna go work for Tane. See ya. Sorry, Ron, you signed a 500-year contract. Game screen. 500-year contract. All right, let me get the crooked man up. Come on. There you go. Get that going. Get that down. Alright, we need to change the title and the game category. UwU. Crooked Man Senpai. Notice me. Finishing. Oh, I'm just gonna put indie horror. Indie horror time. And then the Crooked Man. Please update. Cool. Game capture. Huh? Game? No? No, you. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. I'm just gonna make myself a little smaller so we frame a bit better. And are we ready? Are we ready? We were, with the kid. Alright, I saved over all 3 of these. What were we doing last? Notebook scrap. Paper scrap. I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, the safe! We were trying to get in the safe, but it wasn't letting us. That's what our problem was. A locked safe. And it doesn't give me the option to put anything in. So maybe we need to find the pieces, but we never found the notes that would tell us where the pieces would be. I remember the Crooked Man story from when I was little. What's an Oshi? Do you not know what an Oshi is? Oh, we're missing one piece now. So an Oshi is kind of like, think of it like, this is my idol, right? Like when you watch a idol or a VTuber or a streamer, your Oshi would be like the streamer that is the one for you that you're dedicated to pretty heavily. It does not mean that you exclusively watch them or that you're toxically parasocial with them or anything like that. It just means that you're more or less, that is the one that you prefer over all the rest. Does that make sense? But it's definitely a little bit more heavy into, like, the idol culture behavior. And so you may find that you don't have one, and that's fine. That's fine. You may just enjoy watching a variety of creators with no rhyme or reason, and that is equally valuable. I like to think of the term Oshi as just like a big compliment, right? It just means that for some reason, someone really enjoys your content to the point that they would want others to know that you're one of their #1 creators. And I think that in and of itself is actually a really nice thing. Anti-Oshi! Wow! Wow! For the record, I'm just clicking on everything because I never found the notes that the girl supposedly left with clues. And so I'm just checking everything. That just seems like the easiest way for me to do this. It's not going to be in the puzzle rooms. So... because we need that last letter. Big hole in the wall. I can't click on that. We clicked on all these already. So that's empty. I guess we'll do the women's bathroom again. I think these were all empty as well. Yeah, okay, those are empty. I'm watching 3 people at the moment. I don't think I have this Oshi thing. If you don't have a favorite out of the ones that you watch, then yeah, I would say that that lands. Commonly, you'll see that, like, people will put their... so, okay, Oshi marks are like emotes on Twitter that people use to help, like, show who their Oshi is, right? It's a way of you using your bio to kind of advert who your favorite creator is. So if there's a specific creator that you find yourself doing things like that for, that would land too, but there's all kinds of ways to kind of claim it. And I think people have different definitions of it, since it was more of like a thing that started in Japanese culture and has made its way over here, due to the change in the amount of Western creators that we have. Is it in here? Where's my last piece? Right, and here's the suicide note. Hey, Sidian, welcome, welcome! Welcome, welcome. We're trying to find the last item I'm missing. If I like Angel's a creator, I put wings and a gremlin emote. I have... what is is my Oshi mark? Hold on, I have an Oshi mark. It's the dove with an olive branch. It's the dove with an olive branch emote. That's what it would be. Alright, well, I don't think it's on this side of the hospital. I think what we're looking for is on a different part. We're missing a piece. And that's a problem. Did we thoroughly investigate in here? Materials, nothing inside. Dove. Yeah, dove! Oh. That one's actually attached to the wall, so it's not in there. We confirmed these two, right? That stopped. And I'm pretty sure we thoroughly investigated in here. There's not very many rooms that are accessible. How many of the items do I have? F A I Y? We're missing one piece. My best theory is that this is what we need. Did you read the last notebook scrap? I thought I did. Unless, I had one I had to manually read. Yeah, it's the I would kill myself if I could one. For me, your message says my Oshi mark would be asterisk asterisk. So whatever you said was probably inappropriate. Because I just saw asterisks. Many hopes were filled here. Is there any... Which one? Oh, hospital rooms. These ones were found in hospital rooms. Old chair, solitary. You know, let's check the solitary room again. Conversation is giving me a headache. I feel like we were... Like, when we were discussing why the internet is obsessed with the mommy thing at Unistream and Uni and War were trying to explain. The thing to remember is that there's always going to be different types of cultures, different types of people. And that's okay. And everyone's going to be different, and sometimes there'll be things that you align with, and sometimes there'll be things that you don't. And that's completely reasonable. You do not have to conform to any other style of content enjoyments or societal norms or behaviors. What matters is that you're happy. And if some people abide by these standards, cool. If some people don't, cool. I like angel content a lot, but I love a giant snake mommy. Yeah, and that's another thing is, I know some channels get uncomfortable when people talk about Oshi stuff because there's always the... God, that's so sad. There's always the native, concern that a lot of channels have about not wanting to talk about other people. But I think it's normal to have multiple creators that you would like and have certain ones that invariably strike with you more than others. That's just human nature. There's no shame in that. That's just human nature. And there's nothing wrong with that. Having people that you love and enjoy is good. I'd say that's a good thing. And Vex is pretty amazing. So, since we're talking about Vex, not me watching half of the VTubers out there, I feel like we just need to keep increasing the amount of VTubers that exist just so I can watch Hiki slowly lose their mind as they continue to add to their watch list. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that without muting, but I didn't hit the mute button. I only have so much free time, god damn it! Kind of a mixture of both. Either finding the last piece or finding whatever the fuck it is I'm missing. Because I'm missing something, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Do I? School. Oh, that's the school. That's the school. Because I have the... I have 409. And this one. Oh wait, hint paper. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. I have never seen this. Where the fuck was this? Now, I love... Hiki knows, like, all the deets that's going on in the VTuber community, and I adore it. Hiki watches a lot of Corp, Hiki watches a lot of indie, and that's kind of something, like, I want to see more people do. Corp VTubers are great. Indie VTubers are great. They're all great, but they're different. And it's kind of nice to find community members that aren't so exclusive to one or the other, because there's a lot we can learn from each other, you know? Flowers are nice. Wash your hands. Where do you have lunch? Give me a call. The nurses know, and get close to the sky. I think we've done flowers are nice. We've done wash your hands. We've done give me a call. It's close to the sky. Yeah, that is gross, I agree. Which one counts for that? I don't know which one close to the sky would be. I will say that before we get too far deep in this conversation, I'm cool with people talking about the people they like. I don't want to be a place to kind of let opinions and festering grow. I firmly believe that everyone should look into details themselves. Some people have said some questionable things very recently. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I don't like hate speech. I don't like anything like that. But I also tend to not make judgments on people until I've gotten a lot of individual proof. And that's why I don't want my chat to be a place for us to talk about those things. Should you guys choose to talk about them in DMs, I don't give a shit about that. Let's just not do it in the chat. Does that make sense? Because it's just gonna give someone an opportunity to talk about this, and then that, and then this, and then it's gonna go out of control. And eventually things are gonna start to get said that don't have proof, and I'm not a fucking expert to know what is proof and what is not. So that is just my warning, because I know that we're very close to tiptoeing down that line. But you guys are totally free to talk about your Oshis. So as long as we keep it to things that have facts or things that aren't really harsh, then we're Gucci. But I love Henya, my girlfriend. I think we were all very excited about Henya when we saw the trailers. We all kind of knew, without saying it, we all kind of knew. We knew. She's live right now? Hell yeah. Henya caught me off guard, but I'm glad. Me too. Me too. Oh, me too. Gonna scream. I have the hint, but what am I missing? What am I missing? Lunch, give me a call. Okay, yeah, because that was the payphone. Where's the payphone? The flowers were in the office. Wash your hands was a sink. We did that. Lunch. Did we get one in the cafeteria? Yeah, Henya's the newest V-Shoujo member. This isn't the cafeteria, is it? Did we get one in here? Does Mom need an extra brain cell? Mom needs like 12 extra brain cells. Mom needs a lot of extra brain cells. This is not the cafeteria. No, this is not. But we're checking it anyway because I would eat my lunch in here. Yeah, Fix. That was probably my biggest fear, is what if we had all, if we all assumed it was them and then it turned out to not be them. That would have been real poopy for the person in those shoes. You'd eat your lunch anywhere but the bathroom. Facts. We have Y, A, F, and I. And I am missing one more. I think. I'm missing 2. Which is probably the nurses know and get close to the sky, is my guess. But we're checking the cafeteria. Because I don't remember ever finding one in here. Yeah. Oh yeah, Hiki. Yo, Merlina, thank you for the follow. Welcome. There we go. White cups. Dirty teacup. Oh! Okay, well we got an L, so we're just missing one more. And I think the one we're missing is the nurses know. So let's go to the nurses station. Hi, Pitta recommends you a lot and shows me art of your model as well. What? Pitta, you're gonna make me cry! Pitta, thank you for recommending people to come by. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me, Pitta. Thank you. Pitta's so sweet. Pitta's so sweet and has drawn so much stuff for me. And I have art of them that I'm actually getting framed. Art that they made that I'm getting framed for my
Angelo,
office.
look out.
Look out from what? Look out from what? Oh my god. Pitta's great. We love Pitta here. But welcome on in. I hope you enjoy. We're
A
playing the
distraction
Crooked
over
Man.
there about the one thing. I don't know, man.
The nurses know. What do they know? What do the nurses know? If you get stuck, let me know. Yeah, I will. Alright. The nursing station would be what I would expect to be the match for the nurses know, right? Frick.
Me being a
Call
sad
it?
eldritch. Henya debuts and laughs. My brain as my eyeballs leak wah wah. You're
Wah
as beautiful
wah.
as the day I lost ya.
Yeah, right? Right? Oh, man. Maybe we got this one already and I just don't remember. Yeah, maybe we got this one already. If it's not the nurses know, then it's get close to the sky. Which would mean it's on a top floor. So let's go to the top floor. Elevator? Ah, the elevator could make sense. Let's go back and check the elevator. Yeah, let's go check the elevator. Okay, that's 4th floor on this side. This is a hospital, not a school, but we don't have access to a roof. Well, there's nothing I can interact with in here, though. So it's unfortunately not the elevator. Guys, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hydrate.
Angel, I can get you few more brain cells.
Oh?
I just hope you won't have those annoying questions, like where I get them or why are they in fish tanks swimming in blood.
Don't worry, I won't question it at all. I won't question it at all if it means I get brain cells. God knows I need them. Alright, back to the 4th floor, because that's the only other close to the sky I can think that would match. Right? What else could it be? Is there anything else that sky could be a reference to? What about we go to the far end? No, let's just paint it over. Crap! We're gonna save since we got one of them. Faily. It's his favorite thing. We're missing one. Flowers are nice. It's the flower pot. Wash your hands was a sink. Where do you have lunch is the dirty teacup. Give me a call is the payphone. The nurses know would have been the nurses station. And I didn't see one in there. And then get close to the sky with 3 stars. Stars. Maybe I'm focusing on the wrong thing, but what would stars mean? What would stars mean? If it's not actually being high in the floors, what would stars mean? What would they mean?Ait, oh, has Kitsu got an
Angel
idea?
prepping a scary stream with Kitsu. Okay, chat. You can't ask questions, but I need a pristine human skull. Nagard. Okay, but you can't ask any either. Angel. Okay. Nagard pulls out 36 of them. Take your pick.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Only 36? Where are the rest? Alright, well, Kitsu, do you have an idea where it might be? I can't think of what the stars could possibly be in reference to. Roof? There's no roof. We don't have roof access. Otherwise, I would have already done that. Outside? Can't check that. Stars. What do the stars mean? What do the stars mean? What do they mean? Happy weekend, Gallows! Happy weekend. How are you? Alright, I need a clue, Toby. I need a clue. Which one of these is the last one I'm missing? Am I focusing on the wrong one? I feel like it's gotta be close to the sky. There is a roof. There's a roof. There's a roof? Do I turn the power on? How do I... Okay, well we... I feel like I'm even more confused now. So I need to get access to a roof somehow. Let's go back to the 4th floor. Yeah, we have the 617 code, but I don't have a place to input it. Where could we possibly input the code? If I need to find a place to input it, where could we input it? Because we have the code, it's not the safe. The code is not the safe. And if it's not the safe, what other options do I have? Most of the machinery just says bullcrap. It doesn't actually give us any sort of... There we go. It's 716 then. 716. There we go. So the middle one, we could access the emergency stairs. Now we can do it. Not even players could cut this. What do I have that could work? No. We used the hammer though, and the hammer's long gone. We've lost the hammer. Which tells me our strategy to open that door is going to be something a lot more psycho. Because we used the hammer to bust this hole in the wall. And then the hammer kind of just disappeared, unless it magically reset back at the bottom? That's a thought. Hey, Satanics! I've actually never seen this game before. I knew of it for a while, but I've never watched or played it. Well, welcome on in. Yeah, no, it's not there. No, we do not have an axe. I guess we can go check the lost and found again. Maybe something's changed now that we've interacted with that. Anything in there that could help us? No? Oh god, are we at add point? Are we at add point? I'm gonna put ads question mark. I'm gonna put ads question mark.
Angel and
Hey,
the mods
Raz.
finding the innermost sanctum of Nohagard's temple. Angel opens a chest and it's full of bones. And a note. The real treasure was the friends you made along the way?
The
Angel
friends we
turns
made
around
along
to
the
see
way?
the mods are now all ghosts.
Oh, are they dead? We're gonna hang out here. I'm just gonna chat with you guys through the ad break. So I won't be leaving. I'll be here with you all, gracing you all with some love and care and joy. Some care and joy and love for all of you, chat. Love just for you. Mwah. Mwah. Love for everyone except Kitsu. Kitsu doesn't get love. Okay, I have enough to get anime thighs. It's for Gamer Subs. Oh, I guess you guys get to do with an ad. So, Gamer Subs is re-releasing the orange creamsicle flavor anime thighs. And you can get it with !GG and get 10% off your order. Bum-ba-bow! There, you guys got to have an ad too. Got to have an ad too. Oh man, there's nothing like fresh coffee. Yeah, Kitsu, buy some for all of us. Please? You'll buy some for me too? Kitsu, I'm so thirsty. You'll get me some, won't you? For me? For me? Stock up for the mod house! Gotta get as many as you can. Gotta fill every portion of every wall. Yes? I keep forgetting when I am in the zoo. What is your favorite animal? Let's take a wild guess, chat. What do you think my favorite animal is? I'll tell you after a few people guess. Unless someone gets it. Gotta take a guess. What do you think my favorite animal is? Lion? Ducks? Lion? Lion? Wow. Yes, so my favorite animal is a lion. I love lions a lot. Red pandas are my second favorite. So good call there. Red pandas are very high on that list. But lions. Okay, fish. Fish. All ocean creatures land at the level 3. Goats are my sons. They are my babies. I'm not allowed to have favorites out of my children. Boy or female lions because of plushies. Male lions because of plushies. But I love all lions. I love all lions. I love them. I love them. They're just big kitties. Exactly. They're just huge, big, snuggly, wuggly kitties. And they play in boxes. And they scratch on trees. And then go... They're just big kitties. And they're cute. Alright. I think the ad break should be done and we're good to keep going. We gotta figure out how to open that door. I got no clue. I got no idea. Snuggly and murderous. The best kind. The best kind. They just do a little murder. Just a little murder. Just a little baby. Little baby go murder. God, I want to hug a lion. Do you think I can hug a lion, chat? Think I can hug one? I want to hug a lion. Give them a little snuggy wuggums. I'm also murderous and snuggly, but you're not a cat. Yeah, they can't go down, so that's... This feels like... It's all within this area. Yeah, No Guard's not a cat. What do I do about this? What can I do about that? Throw the kid at it! Chuck the kid at it! Chuck the kid. Use your cigarettes somehow. Beat it with your cell phone. No. These are all paper notes. I've got a bloody key. Alright, little Timmy. Ready to play battering ram? Yeah, that's about where I'm at right now. A zoo in my country has offered to take you behind the scenes. You can even pet the lions if they're in a good mood. Ah! I want to pet the lions. I want to give them a little pet. They're just cute little lions. Yeah, I would just pick up this fire extinguisher and beat the door with it. That's what I would do. I would grab this and beat the door in. That's what I would do, but I don't have that option. Just no clip. Yep. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Toby, I need another clue. I need another clue. I missed something stupid. Bloody key, just like how the UK would call it. Oh, shush. Oh, shush. I don't have any idea what I'm supposed to grab. Stethoscope ain't gonna help me. Everything's empty. There wasn't any other item that we talked about potentially picking up. I've interacted with everything I possibly can, right? How do I phrase this? You read something without the kid there? The suicide... Well, I read that with the kid there. No, I think I've done everything with the kid present. But now that I have talked to the, or interacted with the door, maybe that'll change. It's possible that with the fact that the interactions have changed, maybe the kid will say what I need him to say in order to proceed. It was this one, right? Psychiatrist's diary. Right, there's the letter, there's the suicide note. The kid never made a comment on this before. No, he doesn't make a comment on it again. The memo, we can't read it. It's just a refrigerator. See, what other things could we have read without the kid present? It would have been stuff in the first area, right? The wire is iron. Oh, the chemical lab. We had the kid for that, though, didn't we? Yeah, right, this thing. So it was one of the cases of we have to talk to the door, and then suddenly it would change. Lord. I'm screaming inside. Wait, what? Those were hormones! That was birth control! We got it. I feel that the kid is a ghost. I am worried that we may have to kill the child ourselves. So far, every character has been tied in. Every character has represented a part of the main character's past. And while they're a different individual, it's a perfect match in each case to his own life. But in the kid's case, it talks about killing the child early. And I'm worried about how this is going to roll. That and the fact that his name is a common cat's name and the chapter opened up with a bunch of cats getting murdered. I don't know, man. Something about this one is not sitting right with me. Yay, we're outside! Hey, Fluffy, don't run around, you'll fall. I can't see Mama from here. She must still be looking for that thing she lost. I hope she comes to find me soon. I actually didn't know if you were noticing those similarities. I'd have to be really dumb to have not caught on to those similarities. Remember, I play games like these for the story. Just because I make dumb mistakes while playing them doesn't mean I don't pick up on little details. Wink. She'll be here soon, I'm sure. You sure love your mama, huh, Fluffy? Yeah, Mama's the best. Don't you like your mama, Mr. David? Bum, bum, bum! Exactly what I was just talking about. Yeah, I've gotta love my mama. I mean, my mother's important. My family's important. My mama's nice, but she's scary when she's mad. Is your mama nice? No, she's scary when she's mad. And ill. I'm home. Are you feeling better, Mom? Did you go to the hospital? 2. It's 2. Welcome home, Davy. It's just a cold. Don't blow it out of proportion. I feel a lot better after getting some rest. There's really no good side to feeling feeble. I'm sorry to have always caused you trouble. Don't worry about it. We're just a family of 2. Of course we have to help each other. Oh, you're so kind. Say, how's it going with Shirley? She hasn't come by here lately. We haven't met much because of work, though I'd like to talk with her more about the future and all that. She must be anxious. It's a big event in a woman's life. Make sure to support her, will you? Are you sure you're not in pain, Mom? You don't look very well. Get some sleep. I can make my own meals. I'm glad to have such a kind son. Thank you, Davy. She has vague dead mom hair. This doesn't bode well. Yeah, she's always very kind. She always cared about me. You better get home soon then, Mr. David. Your mama must be really worried. I suppose you're right. Same reason why yours will show up soon, so just wait for me until then. Yeah. Angel's vote is the only one I will answer. Eastern's parasocial. Grab that old newspaper. Psychiatrist at Stafford Hospital commits suicide. Early this morning, a doctor employed at Stafford General Hospital was found dead by a nurse. He was discovered hanged, so police are deeming it as a suicide. But was it, though? Dun dun dun! Let me up. Go up. There's a thing up there. I need it. Should be our last piece. save. Go down. Alright, so when is the Crooked Man gonna show up? This has been a rather quiet chapter for us. Is that so? Is that so? Okay. So it's like he heard me. Crooked Man Senpai? Crooked Man Senpai? Where are you? Crooked Man Senpai? UwU? Not the bathroom? He's eating the fetus. He's eating the fetus. I assumed that was a plastic representation. What is he doing? He's eating the fetus. Why are you walking up to him? With the kid in tow? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Is it eating the embryo model? Oh no, he's done eating his lunch. And now he's gonna smack us. That was loud. Mr. David! No, stay away! Oh, time to chase the monster. My head, I'm bleeding, I'm so dizzy. We're fine. We're good. Oh, we're good. I don't think it saved my sound settings. I think it deleted my sound settings. Because I edited the settings to be actually pretty quiet. Where'd the kid go? Hey, kid. Kid. No. Kid. Child. I feel like I may have gone too far. He hit David so hard he became radioactive. Not there. What were the... Oh, this one's the one up top with the blood mark. Not that one. I guess he could have gone up the stairs. I went straight to going down. At this rate, the kid's gonna be a smoothie. Yeah. Well, we're already this far, so we'll finish checking this side and then reload if we got to. I can't even remember which door is open. Yeah, he may have gone straight to the roof. Yeah, I think he went straight to the roof. He liked the roof. Alright, we're gonna go back down. If I'm wrong, it's okay. I'm only suffering from a concussion, you know. We're gonna quickly check the nurse's station. Nope. Well, we know how fast the Crooked Man is. There's no way he actually outrun him. There's no way. We know he's a speedy boy. He goes a vroom. And yet here we are, hoping that the kid has somehow magically outrun him. But we know better. Alright, to the roof we go. Plot armor. That kid's got some massive plot armor if he's not somehow already dead. Alright, time to find out if the kid went to the roof. Or maybe he's in the bathroom where he originally saw the Crooked Man. No? Okay. To the roof! To the roof! Yo, Ron! Thank you for gifting a sub to Satanics. I appreciate it. Thank you for pushing our sub goal and giving some love to your fellow chat. I hope you enjoy your lack of ads and all the emotes. God dang it, I can do this. Are you up here? Seems Fluffy isn't on the roof. Okay, well. Fluffy's very dead then. Fluffy! 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 This is the room we found him in. Bro, if Fluffy ain't dead by now, I'm willing to bet he's in the cafe. Yeah, the cafe is seeming like a pretty strong contender. Or not. He's facing off in the hallway. He doesn't want to die. I have to do something about that thing. What are we gonna do? I got eaten instead. Ultimate strat. Alright, let's look at my inventory. Because we are missing... Oh, you know what? Oh, I have to do this part. Okay, we're gonna go through this. We have all the items for the box. We're supposed to go down, open the box, get the item, take the item up top, kill the guy again, say Fluffy. I know. No worries, go do your stuff, Kitsu. I forgot to adjust the volume. I forgot to adjust the volume. I didn't adjust the volume. Oh, my earballs. My earballs are bleeding. My earballs are broken. No, it did save my sound settings. Or at least it looks like it's acting like it did. That was way better, though. That was bad again. What the hell? Is it just this specific spot? Is it just this specific spot? This game is just very loud. I feel like we got the settings a lot better yesterday, though. I feel like the settings yesterday were infinitely better than what we're dealing with right now, so it might just be this part of the game that they just had those on a louder scale. Alright. We have family, as is the thing. Lee. Safe key. You don't care about the safe right now? It's our only chance at a weapon. What are you planning to beat him with? A notebook scrap? Jesus. Alright. We can light him on fire again. Can I save right now? I can. Alright, we're using number 1. This is a psycho idea. This is a completely psychotic, batshit crazy idea, but I'm checking it. Aeon! It's okay, thank you so much for the sub. 22 months,
I can't think of something creative to say.
Thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. The fact that they give us the ability to free explore right here tells me that it is imperative to the story. And that there's something that we're supposed to go and grab here that changes the course of this spot. And we just saw him eating an embryo, now he's beelining for a kid. You know what I'm thinking. At least you should know what I'm thinking. Assuming I'm on the right floor, which I'm not. It's the 3rd floor. Hand the crooked man a cigarette? No, not quite. We've been talking about how Fluffy's name sure makes me think of some poor little cats. Am I able to grab them? Dead animals. Am I not able to grab them? Damn it. Alright, that was my psycho idea. Sell him HelloFresh? No, I was going to give him some dead cats. But maybe the problem is they're dead. Okay, well, there goes that plan. That was my batshit crazy idea. Batshit crazy idea failed. The second we get up there, that's just hello flesh. Jesus Christ. The second we get up there, it goes into process. Do I have any more of the bromide? I guess we can go back to the chemical closet. Poppy! Yeah, we doing some spoopy games. Can I shout out for Poppy, please? How are you? It's good to see you. I've never played the Crooked Man before, so we're doing that now. We're gonna be going through all the games, over the course of the next few months. Because I love me some good old indie horror. But guys, Poppy is super funny, super amazing. If you aren't following Poppy, you're missing the fuck out because they're great. So go do that. I have a funny hint for this one if we need it. The second I go up to the 4th floor, it's gonna trigger. and we're just holding on to a bloody key. That's all I have. Ugh. I'll take your funny hint. I'll take the funny hint. Yo, thank you so much for giving Poppy a sub, Frosty. I appreciate it. You guys over here spoiling me today. I hope you enjoy it. I drew the emotes myself. Except the Wiggly. Didn't draw that one. Fuck, what do I do? Yeah, give me your funny hint, because currently I'm on let him eat the kid? Question mark? Give him the law school leaflet. That's an idea. Education, that'll scare the man. Tell him it's illegal. I'm sorry, sir. Eating that child is breaking the law? Fuck. Alright, well. Didn't you bring up this idea last chapter? Burn him anyway? Ugh. We saved. The thing's gonna happen. He's gonna die. Lighter? No?
You remind me of the chat. Chat with the power. Power of donation. You do. Remind me of the chat. Chat! Giving up all of their cash. What could I do? I encourage them, 'cause all my bills are due. It's like they knew what kind of donations to do. Subs and bits, or straight up cash, or general support is cool. An angel said, chat, chat, magic chat,
For our angels.
chat, magic chat. Jump, jump, chat, jump, jump, chat, jump.
Thank you guys for the hype train. Kebab, thank you for the biddies. Guys, thank you. Thank you. The music kids screaming combo is perfect. I know, right? Just giving you guys that little extra taste of horror, because that's what we want. That's what we're here for. Murdering kids while dancing, right? That's what we're here for, right? The murder of children and dancing. That is a joke we are talking about in Minecraft. Twitch, please do not ban me. This is a joke. I'm joking. I do not endorse the murdering of children. We're playing a horror game. I don't, please. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a bit. I'm just committing to the bit. Unicorn, thank you so much for the 5 subs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Sean, Thor, Kikama, Rising Shogun, and Blue Kai. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't remember what I brought up last chapter. What did I bring up last chapter? Those 5 subs gave me a few more brain cells so I can reach a little bit farther into my brain. Let me see. Last chapter, we discussed... Fuck. What did we discuss? Gave a second part to the hint? Oh. You said that there was too many of this thing for them not to use it. The fire extinguishers. The stupid fucking fire extinguishers that have been everywhere! That's why they give you 15 seconds, is so you can turn around, grab it, and then smack them. Bet. Kitsu, are you making a bet? Kitsu, are you making a bet? Is it bet time? Is it bet time? Bet time? Man, I can't wait till you live up here, and then I can torment you easily. I can literally, when we have a hype train, I can just go on a BRB and drive over to your house and egg it. I mean, what? What? You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear anything I said. What? What? Huh? Huh? What? What? Alright. Alright, there we go. Chuck it at him! Get away from Fluffy! Not your balls. Mr. David. Fluffy, you're not hurt? No, I'm fine. I'm sorry, Mr. David. It was my fault that you got hurt. Yeah, I know. This specific part, it's like... I have lowered the volume dramatically. If I lower it any more, we're going to lose all sound. Outside of when he screams. And I don't know what to do about it. Because it wasn't this bad yesterday. Yesterday he'd scream and it sucked a little bit, but it wasn't like, oh god, my earballs have shattered into 27 pieces and scattered across all of Narnia. Because that's where we're at right now. Narnia currently has my left earball and I don't know how to get it back. Oh, I passed out from a concussion. Why are we modding the crooked man? Why are we modding the crooked man? It's not your fault. Don't be distraught. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but this kind of thing happens all the time. If we had noticed a little sooner. Hey, Akore! Welcome! I have it at 30% and it's still loud. Yeah, specifically sucks. I'm hoping the other games don't have that issue or the other chapters are a little bit more handleable, because it wasn't this bad yesterday. So I'm convinced it's just this chapter. The sound's a little funky. Mr. David. Did I pass out? Ugh, my head still hurts. Stupid monster. Mr. David, are you really okay? Yeah, Fluffy, I'm fine. You're not hurt? No? I'll be fine too. Sorry for worrying you. Looks like the monster went away. Want to save the bean bet or use it now? We have 1 minute. We have 1 minute left, so save the bean bet. The bean bet's your big one, all right? The bean bet's your big one. Why don't we pick that on a different day? Fluffy? I want my mama. I don't like monsters. I don't like the dark. Fluffy. Should we go to the police? I'm sure your mother's there, so... I told Mama I'd wait. Mama said she was proud of me, so I'll wait for her. Mama wouldn't lie. She's gonna come for me, so I have to wait here. We'll teach you to like monsters, Fluffy. He's too young for that unicorn. He really should be with the sheriff, but he just won't listen. And if I try to force him, he'll just run. I'll give it a little bit more time, then I'll force him to go if I have to. You know, maybe if we had just picked up the child and manhandled him and brought him to the sheriff's office against his will before we had a concussion, things would be better. But instead, we have decided to continue to delay, and now we are injured, and the kid can probably beat us. We have made mistakes, David. Mistake number 1. Not dragging the kid against their will out of this horrible nightmare hospital. And what's with that monster? He was chasing me before, but now he's just after Fluffy. I don't think I can possibly know. I just need to protect him from being attacked. Maybe I should find a weapon somewhere. Or like the plethora of fire extinguishers. There's like 12 of them. You're a good kid, Fluffy. Putting up with all this, you're really great. I bet your mama's really glad. Hold out a little bit more, okay? I'll stay with you. No more monsters? I can't say, but I'll protect you if there are, so don't wander away from me, okay? Okay, I'll stay with you, mister. Alright. Grab that. No? Okay, well, we're gonna go down to the safe. We're gonna save now that we finally used one of the many stray fire extinguishers. Watch David make an iron suit out of nothing but fire extinguishers. True OP power right there. Hey, Concept! How are you? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Alright, so that part we did. We unlocked the safe. Got a fucking gun! We're gonna be shooting the man. Alright. This is now Resident Evil. Oh boy. Oh! Oh! Oh, we're lowering the volume now. We're lowering the volume now. That's great. Mr. David! Monster, Mr. David, help! The monster's persistent. Let me pull out my gun and shoot over the kid's shoulder. Well, just a second ago, he didn't care about the safe. He cares about the safe now. Fluffy, get over here! Don't let that monster come near you. And he runs. Fluffy, we gotta go after Fluffy. This is a chase scene. Did he go down? Nope, we already fucked up. He went up. He went up. He went up. My chat is connecting. Are we gonna go finally square up? On the roof? The roof? The roof, maybe? Possibly? Alright, I think it's gonna be the roof. Hey, War, what's up? It's good to see you! How are you? What have you been up to? I heard the roof was on fire. Okay. Boss time. Yeah, I think we're at boss time. Alright. Your PC is suddenly updated. That's unfortunate timing. Alright, so I have limited shots, and I need to not shoot the kid. It's alright. I have master aim. I am the best shoot gamer. It's really after Fluffy. Yeah, you know, we read a note about a man hanging themselves and desiring to go back in time and kill their child self. So I feel like we should have connected the dots by now as to why the crooked man has a crooked neck and what his plan is. It does not take a genius to connect the dots here. That you're killing yourself, David. You're killing yourself because you're upset and miserable. Shot the kid. I was doing so good, and then the last second, kid was like, I got it. I got it. I can do this. That was more than 6 shots. Yeah, well, I don't think he's really paying the most attention. That, and I'm definitely, oh god, I did it again. I think I kind of just have to wait it out. Is it legal to stream that? When the kid jumps in front of my weapon? Yeah. That's not, the game isn't about killing children. The game is about killing the monster. The kid just happens to be jumping in the way. Not my problem. I'm gonna go this way, I think, maybe? Is the kid gonna go back on that side? Kid, I need to know what your general plan of attack is here, so I can always not be on the side you're aiming for. Petathon, yes, your friends came by. Thank you so much for talking about me to your friends. I appreciate it a lot. It's really hard as a creator to find new peeps that want to join in. So it's always really cool when long-term community members bring their friends in because they like the community that much. It always makes my heart feel so warm and fluffy, knee slapper. But yeah, thank you. And we never have to hear that stupid crow, crow, crow. An extended mag is 30, then that's what we have. This is the end. Don't come near Fluffy again, monster. Get off the fucking roof. Okay, now we can have volume again. Whew, I don't know how many times I shot it, but not even it could survive that. Fluffy, I'm sorry you had to go through all that, but it's okay now. Fluffy, what's wrong? Were you hurt? Why? Huh? It's so scary, but I keep hanging in there and I just want to go home. So why won't Mama come? Does Mama hate me? Fluffy. Mama hates me, so she'll never come back for me. I'm just an unwanted kid. Fluffy, that's not true. It's not it. That's not you. Oh, it was a revolver. You're right. It was a revolver. Revolvers are the ones that spin. They spinny. That's why it's called a revolver. I'm bad with guns. I'm going to Mr. Policeman. I see. Okay, I'll go with you. I'm fine. I can go there myself. Fluffy, you shouldn't be here alone late at night. I'm a tough kid. I can make it on my own, even if Mama isn't there. Even if Mama isn't there, I won't cry. Wait! Here we go. Oh, my head, it feels like it's gonna explode. Might be the concussion. Can we save now? Fluffy? Can we save now? He left? On his own? We gotta go after him. No, Fluffy, your mother didn't hate you. It was you who lost faith in her. What have I been doing here, wandering these ruins, looking for a man I don't know? I should go home. There's no point to this. Nothing will change. Save! Okay, alright. Let's roll. Let's go. Feels weird to be saying you're sweet during an emotional moment, but I was so caught off guard by the stuff you said. No, it's okay. Why are we still here? Just to suffer this kid or something? That's literally the point we're at. I'm excited to kind of see what the final chapter is like. Alright, the kid should be outside, right? Oh? That sounds like a woman's voice. Could it be Fluffy's mother? So she did come for him, that's good. I bet she and Fluffy passed by each other. Her voice is coming from the clinic side. I'll go check it out. The clinic side? Yup. Alright. Here we go. I knew this room had to have had value. Oh, let's go. Who's that over there? We've been seeing spirits the whole time. Haha. Hey, who are you? Mom? Davy, why did you abandon me? That's not— Mom, how can you be here? I hate hospitals. You're my family. Yet you abandoned me? No, you were sick, Mom, so you left me? My own family couldn't stand me anymore? No, you're wrong! Oh! Oh! Alright, who are you? My mom couldn't possibly be here. Why are you pretending to be her? It hurts, Davy. Just like it did then. Oh? Are you going to try and kill me again? Is he starting to piece it together? Is he starting to piece it together? It hurts so much, Davy. I shouldn't be smiling this big. I really shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be. Oh, I'm so demented, I swear. Who are you? Why are you in my house? What did you do with my husband? Answer me. Mom, please stop. You keep saying things like that. Dad left a long time ago, okay? Did you forget? Shut up, intruder. I don't know anyone like you. I'll call the police on you. Stop it. Don't tell me you're already going senile. It's called dementia. David, it's called dementia. It's serious. Please take a rest for today. I'm tired from work. Just tell me if I'm a bother. Shut up. Keep your mouth shut. Do you think I know you? Get out of here. Stop. What are you saying? Did I do something wrong? Please just tell me if I did something wrong. Are you teasing me? Because it's not funny. Please, Mom. Quiet, I'm not your mother. I don't know you. Get out. Enough. Alright. It's piecing together now. It's piecing together now. Everything is piecing together now. When we went to the hospital and there was those radio sounds from the beginning, I was like, something is not adding up. It's all piecing together now. Murder her, someone, please, murder her. David, what are you doing? Hey, stop, let go. Are you trying to kill her? David! This is very Silent Hill. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is Silent Hill all over. Very Silent Hilly. It appears to be a brain tumor. It's putting significant pressure on her brain. Oh, that's even worse. Sudden changes in behavior, violent action, and memory loss can be signs of— Ah!
Someone's been murdered!
Not yet. Maybe. And memory loss can be signs of brain disease. It's not your fault. Don't be distraught. In some cases, counseling to resolve friction in a family can uncover an illness. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but this kind of thing happens all the time. If we had noticed a little sooner. Back to the topic of your mother, she appears to be very weak. We'll have to postpone the operation for now. We've hospitalized her for the time being, and her condition will influence our decision. Hopefully it won't be long. Please come by to see her often. Even if she doesn't seem to know you, she's family. No. We're not family anymore. Don't say that we are. If I hadn't been stopped just like that, I would never have been forgiven for it. There really was hatred in me, and it's true, I've abandoned her in that hospital. She was my only family. My precious mother who cared for me after my father left, and yet my wishes never come true. My dreams, love, even family all go away. I can't have anything that's not crooked. What have I been searching for? I don't have to anymore. It's obvious now. There was only one way, from the very beginning. All the lines, they're all coming together. They're all coming together. Fluffy's chapter gave us the most clarity about what the actual story is. Damn it, I was supposed to save over on the bottom right, but I didn't. Man, what a roller coaster of emotions. You guys don't mind that I'm doing a dramatic read, do you? I like opportunities to do acting stuff, so I'm doing a dramatic read. Is that cool with you guys? I did this during Doki Doki, too. Yeah? Sorry, it's the theater kid in me. I love it. It makes more sense for them to be dramatic. Yeah, but I mean, it is also triggering subjects, so, you know. The dramatic read might be making it worse, depending on how good of a job I'm doing. So, wanted to make sure we're enjoying the dramatic read. Yeah? Alright, we're gonna keep going. Damn it. David hasn't answered a single call. What is he up to and where? Paul, what do we do? I knew we shouldn't have left David alone. Marion, get a hold of yourself. How can I be calm about this? David's so worn out from things with his mother and Shirley. He's even suffering over old wounds. I was always scared for him, scared that he'd do something there was no turning back from. I suggested moving to get his mind clear, but that didn't help now, did it? It wasn't a bad idea, but it was a mistake for me to pick that place. Huh? Damn it, I'll call again. If he doesn't answer, we're calling the police. This should technically be the last chapter. Let's go. What do you mean? Why would the room be... Oh, don't tell me ghost stories at a time like this. Always talking about how you see things and... David, where are you? The abandoned hospital in Stafford? Why are you all the way over there? Listen, I'll find you. So wait for me. Don't move so much as a muscle. Don't come, please don't. Just leave me alone. David? Hey, David! God, he's in Stafford. It'd probably take about a day to get there on my motorcycle. Marion, I'm gonna go get David. I'm going with you. David's my friend too. I can't just ignore him at a time like this. The motorcycle can't fit 3 people. Okay, let's go. They're already preparing to not bring him back, based on travel size. Unless she has a motorbike too. Maybe they both have motorbikes. That's a car! That's not a motorbike. Oh no, that's David's car. He's gotta be here still. Oh yeah, you know what, I guess they could have just rationalized that he had to have brought a car. Come on, Marion, it's dark, so stay close behind me. Right. And the game changes. We're now playing as Paul and Marion. That is a fun change. Let's go. Can I investigate? Is the hospital gonna be our final location? So exciting. Are those footsteps? They're from upstairs. Is that you, David? Let's just check all the rooms, I guess. Which one was the solitary room? Where's the solitary room? Is it not down here? Okay, that's the, yeah. Which one is it? Is it this one? No? I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I think we all do. I think by this point we've pieced together that David is the crooked man. Right? Who's there? What are you doing there? Sissy? Oh, are all the characters gonna join us now? Hell yeah. A girl. Hey, what are you doing in this old place? You hate sissies like me, don't you? But your friend is important to you, right? Hey, who the heck are you? What is this about? Go see him. Man, what the hell was that? Alright, which rooms were open in this one? I don't remember which rooms were open. Was it Vom Vom room? Vom Vom room was solitary, but that was not the one. I'd say the crooked man is more like David's pyramid head. But to be fair, pyramid head more or less was him. Just not in the most average way to explain. I still love the whole little detail about, like, you know, why only Pyramid Head can take out Pyramid Head. Like, it's those little details that make me happy. Alright, well, I guess we're going here. Alright. Hey, who are you? His hopes and dreams. Or D. The hell? What are you doing here all alone? Hey, he's your friend, right? Go on and save him. Tell him the truth. Huh? The truth? What? I'm counting on you. Oh, what? Why are there so many people here? I don't get it. I think people's a bit of an extra explanation for the circumstance. There was a crooked man and he walked a crooked mile. A kid. Don't tell me there's a kid wandering here. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse. Kid, what are you doing here? It's the manifestation of James's guilt. Not people in general, but the character himself. Silent Hill is always about the internalized state of the character's mental pain. So I guess in a sense you could say we all have our own pyramid head deep down, right? They all live together in a crooked little house. Hey, are you listening to me? There he had a crooked thought. Why is crookedness my lot? Why must I be crooked instead of being not? So the crooked man would cry, and he couldn't fathom why. He was sad all the time, and he sighed. And so he... ... Mr. David's waiting for you. Go see him. Oh boy. Man, did I miss the party to the abandoned hospital? Also, Rascal, thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate it. What was with that kid? Why do you know David? Did he meet with him? Forgot about it. Let's go, Marion. Marion, what's up? Stop it. Are you teasing me? Don't you know this isn't the time for this? Marion, what do you mean teasing you? Just who do you keep talking to? Huh? Stop trying to spook me. I know there wouldn't be anyone here. We just need to find David. No jokes, okay? So that's it. Marion, go and leave the hospital. I'm sorry for trying to spook you. Don't worry, I'll find David. Wait, I'm staying with you? If anything happened to you, I'd be just putting 2 family members in danger. Please just trust me. Alright, please come back quickly. Right. Just wait for me, David. Alright. Shit gonna go down! I'm so ready for it. So ready for it. It's all been for this. To the roof we go! God, one of these days, all the way through to the end of the game, I can't get the controls right. David, what are you doing out there? Let's roll. I'm ready. Come here, Crooked Man Senpai / David. David. Paul, why are you here? I came to pick you up. I'll ask for a good explanation later, but for now you're coming home. Forget about me. Just leave me alone. Hey, David. Stay away! Oh, that's right. He has a gun. I blinked about the gun. I blinked about the gun. I forgot about the gun. Valid point. Forgot about the gun. I probably should have grabbed one of my many flame extinguishers that I could have at least used as a viable weapon because I am unarmed and this is badge. David, you... I'm hopeless. I keep walking, but I see nothing. I'll never ever be happy. Wait, that's not a revolver. That's not a revolver. That's a different gun. I'm a crooked man no matter what. That's what I'll be. And those are the only things I'll have. David, what's that? He's just hanging out. He's just chilling. Agony. Living is agony. Nothing will go how I want it. So right here, right now. David! Persuade, take the gun, punch him! Yeah, there's a little bit too much space. Unless I can extend my arms like noodles, that won't work. So, we're gonna go with Persuade? I know you've had it really rough. I'm your best bud after all. I'm always trying to help you out, and it might... this doesn't feel that great. It might be hard now, but tides can change. Good things can happen. No, I know they will. So whatever happens, I'll help you. Yeah, no! No! This doesn't feel very good. Yeah, shut up. Who do you think you are? You want to help me? You say good things will happen? They never have. All my hoping came to nothing, so I... David, stop. Don't say that. We took a step forward. We took a step forward. How much more time do I have? Who are you? What? I don't know how to disable it, Di. I don't know how to disable it. I don't know you, and you couldn't know me. The only one who understood me was him. David, you're... The only time you'll ever understand is in your last moments. Out of my sight, hypocrite. Boom! Dead. Yeah, Persuade was the bad move. The second he started talking, I was like... Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Alright, it's okay. We get to see a bad end, and then we get to try again. Bye-bye! Okay, let's try again. 10 out of 10, punch was the right one, because I memed it so hard, that was definitely the right choice. I memed it so hard. I memed it so hard, that has to be the right option. Hello! Welcome on in, welcome on in. Yeah, dark subjects, horror games. Generally, horror game, dark subjects, Please tell me punch isn't the right option. That's the worst thing you can do. Well, here's the thing. I have to wonder if taking the gun is really gonna work. We're gonna go with punch first, and take the gun after. Because this is more than just bad thoughts. I mean, they've already acknowledged that we're dealing with supernatural stuff as well. There's multiple parts to this aspect. So, I'm going with punch first, and then take gun after. Right, there we go. Can't do anything if he's out cold! Strats. Stop it. We've already been through this. I need to get you to stand down, my friend. Wait, haven't we established he's really strong? We've established he's very strong. How strong is Paul? How strong am I? Wait. Wait. We carried... We'll punch him. Yeah! There we go. Ow. Why are you hitting multiple times? You're supposed to just punch him once, you dumbass! A singular punch! Not beat him within an inch of his life! You can't punch ghosts! That's not how this works, Paul! I made one fatal mistake in my judgment. I forgot Paul's an idiot. Fatal error. Fatal error. Yeah, he's gonna beat him to death. That hurts! Stop, you moron! He's an idiot. David, you're back with us? David, that you? Don't say that like I went nuts. I've been sane from the start. Like hell, if that's the kind of thing you do say and I'd have to beat you up till you promise not to. The bro really just keeps going. Now, about this stuff you've been doing, you better tell me everything that happened. Was Punch the right choice? Punch was the right choice! Beat the man within an inch of his life. Sissy, D, and Fluffy and that crooked monster. Oh, so you believe in the monster? That's my occult fanatic. Well, you see, it's not exactly fanaticism. Didn't I tell you I always see things? You and Marion never believed me. Hey, Kevin, stream's going good. Anyway, about Sissy, D, and the kiddo. I think I met them. Huh, that's ridiculous. Fluffy maybe, but Sissy and D wouldn't be here. Listen, David, people's consciousness, they sort of stick around in places. More of your occult shtick? Seriously making fun of the occult after this? Just listen and no jokes. So you've had it pretty similar to the guy who used to live in your room, right? Shattered dreams, bad breakup, family trouble. When I first looked at the place, it was fine. But once you moved in, I had this strange feeling from you and from the room. I'd have to guess the guy's consciousness was a perfect match with you. Gotta be why you wanted to meet the guy, too. So you're saying he's calling me? Yep, and you're unconsciously responding. Some people are soft-hearted to the core and always sympathize with others, and they get taken advantage of the most. Taken advantage of? Look, don't I barely know the guy? You know a little from the stuff that he left, and that was all the stuff you could identify with. So what would you think of a guy who's the spitting image of you? Would you hate him? Or like him? We talked about this. We actually talked about this. This was something we covered when we were at the law school. There was a book on the psychology. I don't know. I'm guessing both. Same as him. Think back. The crooked man tried to kill you. Tried to drag you with him. But on the other hand, weren't there people who relied on you, who wanted your help? What? He hated you, but he liked you. He thought he could share in the suffering with you. So he was seeking your help. And that's why you met those people. That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's right. It's not quite right. He wasn't seeking my help. He helped me. Got me back on my feet. Again, that's you and him being similar. What's up? There's something in my pocket. When did I pick this up? An address, and I don't think it's that far. I'm going. I have to meet him. You could always not. What if something happens? I feel like if I don't go, the crooked man will follow me forever. So I'm going. David! You come back to us safe. I don't want to go to my friend's funeral. Yeah, I know. Thanks. This is a good game. It's a good game. I like how they handle a lot of this stuff. I really do like how they handle a lot of this stuff. The game seems to be very much about self-exploration. In a dark way. And that's the thing about indie horror games. They kind of all do this. They're all psychological to the max. By how Paul's sprite looks, I thought he would be bigger built. You know, maybe he's lean but mean. Okay? Lean but mean. Yeah, old RPG Maker games this is just kind of par for the course with RPG Maker games. They are very full of dark subjects and psychological to all hell. But they do it so well. They do it so well. And I do want to say the usual disclaimer here, but I really want to drive it home because we see this disclaimer all the time. This is fictional, all right? No correlations that you are drawing between the characters and circumstances should be taken as accurate representations because the mental sphere is so wildly different for each and every one of us. And you do not want to bench your mental state so heavily onto the representations you see here or really anywhere else. However, the challenging questions can be good for self-exploration, right? These kind of conversations are conversations that are good to have with yourself to a certain degree to help you explore and understand how you truly feel and move forward. Because I want everyone to be happy and proud of their lives, but we all have our demons, we all have our monsters. But please do not take, because we play a lot of RPG horror maker games and a lot of them are going to cover topics like this. Please do not take these as facts, do not take these as proper representations of your life, no matter how similar they might be, because your life is invariably different from what this game's plot is, no matter how similar you may find it. So instead, take what you can for self-exploration as a dialogue to have with yourself, but do not take the character's dialogue as your own. Does that make sense? I hope that does. I hope that does. Because at the end of the day, fiction is something that is written by another human being. And sometimes they cover really dark things from within themselves. And that's what we get to experience through these stories, is the dark things that they understand. And they share with us from perspectives that we don't normally get to see. And that's you know, that's actually a really cool thing. But don't let it become your representation, right? Does that make sense? Am I making sense here? I need at least one person in the chat to give me a nodder. Thank you. Pig, thank you. Good. So that's my disclaimer. I unfortunately can't make the disclaimer constantly because people pop in and out of the stream throughout every stream. They're here for 5 minutes and then pop out, might come back later. So I can't guarantee everyone will hear it. But for those of you that have been hanging out pretty consistently and you've been enjoying the Crooked Man, because I see a lot of people that were here yesterday. Thursdays we're going to be doing a lot of these types of games. They will consistently bring up subjects like this. So I just want to make sure that I really drive home that your life is your own. And do not take anything negative said in these games as a fact, because you are always able to be more than what a story has written. Now let's continue. This is the place for sure. Could this be his house? Excuse me, can I have a second? What? Ain't seen you around here going for a stroll? No, actually. Do you know who lives here? Do you know them? Oh, you mean Mr. McGahan? McGahan? McDonald? Call him McDonald. I don't know how to say that name. Someone named McDonald lives here? No, not anymore. Mrs. McDonald passed away last year. The house has been neglected ever since. Waste of a fine house it is. Oh yeah, I think she had a son. Wish she'd just rent out or sell the house. Do you know anything about her son? Nah, never seen him. Only moved here a few years back. Heard he lives in an apartment a few ways away. I see. Mac Gahan, thank you. That all? I gotta be home by daybreak or my wife will be livid. It's good to take a walk in the morning, but it's sure cold. Don't want to catch a cold or nothing. Oh, yeah, thank you. You too. It kinda do look like a Stardew house. Table and chair, covered in dust. Looks like no one's been here for a while. Let's check the mailbox. Alright, can we walk around the backside? No, already. So it's just abandoned. It's locked. We're looking for a spare key, which is usually left in the planners. But I guess not. Maybe under the chair? Now that we've confirmed it is locked? Or not? What about that? This tree? That one? No? Wow, we just started and I'm already stuck. Is there like a window I can climb through? Is there any other option? Fuck! Wait, we don't have a key? The bloody key! Oh my god! The bloody key that was inside the cat's belly was for the house. What happened if I had never picked up the key? Would we just not get this chapter? Would this part just not have happened? Ugh. Of course we start at the bathroom. Alright, well, nothing in the bathroom. Don't like these door sounds. I can't walk over the shattered plates. It's just too much for me. I'm too I can't do it. Okay. This side. Oh, it's connected. Yo, what? What? Huh?
I
Gifter,
love
thank
you and your community.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Well, I don't know who you are, but I really appreciate the donation, and I really appreciate the kind words. I care a lot about our community. I have always wanted to build a place where people can make friends and have a home where they can smile. Like, you know, this is a dark game, so I know that a lot of you relate to it, and we were talking about that a second ago, so it's weird coming right to this point, but like, we all have rough lives, one way or the other, be it work, maybe we have family stuff going on, maybe we're just not happy with where we are. There's millions of potential problems, and I'll never get to know all of your problems, and I can't fix all of your problems. But if I can provide a place where you get home from work, you take off your shoes, you're feeling a little stressed, and you pull up your phone and you open the Twitch app or you open Discord and you're able to see something that just takes you away from it for even a moment, right? That's what I want. Just to take away from that craziness just for a few seconds. So that way you can re-find yourself and go back at it even better than before. That's what I care about. And the community is such a huge part of that. And all of you here are incredible people. You uplift each other every day. You're so kind and you're just go-getters and have so many of you have worked so hard since joining this community on growing and adapting and overcoming some of your personal problems, be it socially or with your tempers or how you communicate. So many of you have really tackled personal problems in the times that you've been here, and you guys impress me every goddamn day. Every day. So thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much for enjoying what we've worked so hard on. And I hope that we can continue to be that kind of place for many and many and many more. I have stayed the same, I think. You're definitely more social than when you first started, but I think that's pretty average. I'd like to get you to take a thank you a little bit better. But we got time, Toby. We got time. Right, give me this note. What does it say? I recalled the rhyme of the crooked man. All he could do was live in a crooked house with a cat and a mouse just as crooked. I was the same way. Everything I wished for ended up crooked. And hey, Tay, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? My dreams, my love, even my family. How did the crooked man live? Was he sorrowful in the depths of despair? Such a life has no meaning. Everything's cracked, toppled, covered in webs. All the food's gone bad. Alright, let's check this room and then we go upstairs. Shelves have cleaning tools and equipment, old junk. Alright. The hotel, the school, the hospital, it was the same at all of them. My saddest memories wouldn't go away. Writing wouldn't calm down my heart. In the end, my festering heart just oozes more and I tear up the paper. Mine is an empty existence. I have nothing to leave behind, not even words. Floor is scuffed. Empty. Alright, so we're just gonna collect the notes till the crooked man is finally ready to come say hello. Alright, what's in here? Bedroom, toppled coat hanger, dresser, open shelf, fallen radio, scrap from notebook. What does this one say? Why? A lot of no's, he's losing his mind, dirty bed. Oh. Oh? Crooked man! Where are you? I hear you. I know you're present. Alright. This room looks surprisingly well maintained, and there is an attic. We'll do the attic last. Scrap from a notebook. Out of cigarettes, I need a smoke. Do we have... We still have cigarettes. Alright, that one blocked that room. So let's actually do the attic before. It won't open. And we just have the notebook and our revolver. We kept the gun. After what happened on the roof, Paul did not take the gun from us. There's no note in here, so we need to go upstairs. Deflated volleyball. Crumpled paper, coat hanger, notebook. Got a notebook, okay. The rule in this notebook matches the scraps I have. Combined all the scraps into the notebook. There's a name on this. Duke. Duke McGahan. That's his name. And there's the crying we heard at the start of the game. Duke! Duke, it's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. You're alright. Yeah. Crooked man. I can't go over to your side. He's up there, isn't he? Then I'll be going there and this will be the end. Alright, so upstairs in the attic is most likely where his hanging body is. And there might be 2 ways to handle this. I think option 1 is we just shoot the shit out of him. Option 2 is we figure out how to get into the attic and free him. And I like option 2. Oh, he does a little AoE thing. So I have a limited time and I can't leave the room. Okay, never mind. We'll restart. I should check the trash can. I never checked the trash can. I don't know, man. I'm suspicious there's an item in here. I just gotta be faster. Firewood. Fireplace. No, I guess, does enter work? Oh, I just ran into him instead of accomplishing anything. He runs faster than me! Oh, that's unfair. That's unfair! He sped up right then! He sped up right then. So do I have to take him out first? I probably have to take him out first. This whole time, I thought I had to press Z to attack, but apparently enter works. This is really hard to do. This is really hard to do. Can you shoot him across the table? No. The table collider stops me. We're gonna lower the volume because I'm tired of hearing the crooked man scream in my ear. My poor earballs don't deserve it. Like, that should work. Yeah, because he can just... The box is too big. A little more distance. Problem is he's a speedy boy. And I have a limited amount of time. Okay, we're fine. Come on, come here. We're good. Damn it, I wasn't expecting the AoE right then. Come here. God, fuck. Stop it, stop it. It's an old RPG Maker game. I think it's typical for the sounds to be a little... I got a cheap shot in there. Come on, come on. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Sure, it's a good thing we don't have to reload. But I think he's gonna get me on the AoE. I can only take 1, maybe 2 more of those. Because those do 5 damage each. Okay, no, we're fine. I think we have unlimited ammo. I think we have unlimited ammo. Alright, let's get the game volume back up because I don't think we're going to have a second phase. I'm not going to be like you. You won't catch me. Yes, the plot bullets. As much misery as I encounter, as painful and bloody as it might be, I'll keep on living. So, Be gone! Be gone, demon! The fuck out! Bitch! We're going upstairs. Open the door. Duke. He's right there. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, he's been there for a long time. Get him down. You detested me. Though I lived such a similar life, you hated how I lived comfortably. So you wanted to drag me down, to take me with you. But didn't you want to be saved deep down? So you called me? No, that's not right. You were trying to help me. To tell me don't come the way I've come. Thank you. Look, man, he has good neck bones, okay? It's genetic. Don't be mean. Nothing will make you suffer anymore. Where you're going, it's a good place, so... We're gonna bury him. Now you can rest in peace. Give him a proper little burial site. Give him some flowers. Wow, sounds like a real ordeal, David. I mean, finding a corpse while you're on a trip? But it sounds like it ended up alright. I'll go get you some tea. No one told Marion. He was beaten by the crooked man. He was dragged to the other side. The crooked man was always right behind me. I realized he was there every time I was sad. I felt like he was whispering to me. I knew if I acknowledged it, I was done for, so I tried not to think about it. If all this hadn't happened, I think sooner or later I'd have taken his same path. Thinking of it that way, he really did save me. Always such an easy target, aren't you? That's why you got dragged into this. It's fine. The crooked man is gone. Is he, though? Hello? Huh? Okay, I'll head right there. David, what's up? Who was it? The hospital. Mom's condition took a turn. They're preparing to do the operation. Take my bike. It'll be faster. You gotta go. Don't sit there staring. Doctor, Mom's condition. To be honest, this is rather risky. Removing the tumor isn't too difficult, but she might not have the strength to. Doctor, please, my mom. She's the only family I have. Please. Sign this. We're getting ready now. We'll do the best job we can. Okay. Yeah, no, we still got some bit more, don't we? Doctor, Mom? The tumor was successfully removed. She's still sleeping now. We might have a chance if she wakes up. Tonight will be the biggest hurdle. Have faith in her. All comes down to this. Mama! David? Mom! Oh, Mom, thank God you woke up. You really... I felt like I was in the darkness. I was scared. Screaming. I must have worried you. And those things I did to you. I'm so sorry. It was hard, wasn't it? It's okay, it's okay. You helped me open my eyes. Mom, I was so unhappy. I was always just struggling to be happy, but I didn't give my mother the happiness she needed after all the hardship I'd given her. I foolishly doubted. Thought I wasn't loved, wasn't needed. That's why Do you hate me for it? Oh, don't be silly, David. Indeed, you and I both... It's hard to say we were always happy. But even in sad times, you were always honest. You lived a straight and honest life. I was so proud of you. Having you as my son was my greatest happiness. Don't focus on sad things, and I'm sure you'll notice all the happiness hiding around you. Davy, I'm thirsty. Could you bring me some water? Sure, just a second. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And oh god. Oh, this is gonna be rough to get through. I should mention that family stuff is the stuff that really gets me. I struggle with family stuff. So here we go. Here you go, Mom. Mom? Mom? Oh, cool. Oh, we're time skipping. I don't have to sit through that. Oh, praise God. Oh, okay. Give me a second. I was like, I don't want that whole scene to play out right now. I don't want to. Cool. Am I okay? Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine with that. It just, specific scenario, my grandma just died, and my aunt has a brain tumor. Currently. So I'm like, yeah, please, I don't want to sit through that. I'm holding myself together pretty well right now, despite correlations. But I really don't want to sit through that. I really don't want to have to sit through that. So I'm glad that they kind of just did what I thought they were going to do, and then they gave me a time skip. So I can move on, and we're good. All right. She got a good funeral. I'm sure your mother's happy now. You gotta be tired, huh, David? You okay? She told me she was happy in the end. If I'm gonna live without blaming myself, those words are gonna help a lot. It's fine if I have to suffer, if I can be smiling in the end. David. Marion, why are you... Shirley? Shirley, why are you... Hey, Shirley, I still haven't forgiven you. How dare you give David the cold shoulder... Ow, 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 ow. We're going. Okay, stop pinching me. David, I heard about your mother. So you brought flowers, Shirley? Mom always liked you, so I bet she's glad. Thanks. David, I was uneasy. I got unsure of where I was going, worried that the road I was walking would be full of twists and turns. So I took it out on you and your kindness. You never let me down, but how do I repay you? God, I'm really the worst of the worst. I'm sorry, maybe this is too late, but... David, if it's okay with you, would you like to... David, I'm sorry, please don't cry. No, I'm not sad, I'm just... Even though my dreams were crushed and I just lost my only family, I'm so happy you came back. It's okay, Shirley. However off-kilter things get, we can set them straight if that's what we want. David... You know what I think? The crooked man had a crooked body and only crooked things. But I'm sure he was happy living in his crooked house. Oh, he buried him in the cemetery and he was leaving a little pack of cigarettes. Aww. I hope to see you again. Until then, rest in peace. Woo! We did it! We got through it. We got a good ending. We got through every little bit of it. And I didn't break down. Go me. Really thought I was gonna at a certain point there. There was a point there I was like, oh, this is driving really close to home. But I'm good. But no, I from the beginning, the second The second one, oh, specifically the second we had that scene where he was choking her, I was like, oh man, no, if they magically heal her, it won't have the kind of emotional effect this game is going for. Because these games are all about, the RPG horror maker games at the end of the day, I don't even know if you really want to call them horror. A lot of the times they're more about painful psychological growth. And Toby makes a really solid point. Like, you sometimes can't have a happy ending, but it's learning how to move forward even with the fact that happy endings aren't very realistic. But I would say in the grand scheme of what a good ending for our character was, this was pretty good. This was pretty good. As good as it could get for him. So RPG psychology games. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good land. So this was title number 1. Huh? Thank you for playing and congrats on the good ending. This is a bonus area. You lose access to it if you quit, so I recommend making a save. You can also begin a second playthrough through here. Our player is a shadow crooked man. Now, what did you guys think? What did you guys think about the game, about the series? This ends the Crooked Man, and the series continues with the Sandman, the Boogeyman, and the Hanged Man, out as of 2017. Please try them if you like. Well, we're doing the Sandman next Thursday. That's the plan. I didn't realize there was more. Same. You can begin the second playthrough through the title screen. The story's branches. The story's battles and branches won't change, but some events towards the end will. Return to the title screen. We're good. We're good. I think I'm Gucci. You loved it? You loved it? All right, let's go to our chatting screen because that's a done deal. You guys can't say that I never beat games now. Where the fuck is my chatting screen? There it is. There we go. We need a little bit of music. We need a little bit of music. Get the good shit going, right? Sandman, no never, I'll never sleep. It hit home considering my family's dealing with some similar issues. A good psychological horror will do that, right? Like, a good psychological horror kind of needs to get a little bit too close to home. That uncomfortable feeling when something is a little too close to home and hurts is exactly what these kind of games target. That's what makes it a psychological horror, because it has to seep into the fears you have, the pain you have. It has to actually hit that. If it doesn't hit that, then the game has failed. And this, you know, it's an old game, it's clunky. I guess my only real complaint was the sound mixing, and the way the triggers worked in the game were a little questionable at times. But the game itself was written beautifully. Absolutely written beautifully. Drinking Buddy, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Boo. Boo. A boo. A biggity bobbity boo. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, buddy. How are you? How are you? We just finished the game. We're about to start Dragon's Dogma after we get through this. I couldn't see the rest because my Wi-Fi went out and I'm using the weaker connection. I hope it was good. It was incredible. If you want to see the rest of it, the VODs are here. I'll be porting the VODs over to my VOD channel tonight. So that way people can catch up on what they missed. Because it's some good shit. This one I think has the most psychological horror. The others take slightly different turns. I would hope so. I would hope so, because for titles, they need to kind of branch more. Especially since it's very easy with RPG Maker games to fall into a vein of this is just how it works. And we still gonna be streaming? Yes, we're just gonna be changing games. So today we were supposed to play Dragon's Dogma, but I wanted next Thursday for us to start Sandman. And I was like, okay, well, that means we gotta finish Crooked Man today, because I took longer on Crooked Man than I planned on it. So that's why we decided to start with Crooked Man and kind of see where it takes us and go from there. But we're gonna be swapping to Dragon's Dogma after we chat for a little bit. We're just gonna a little bit of a chatty chat. If it wasn't obvious, each of the games have a main premise of old fairy tales. Yeah, I think the titles kind of give that away. The Crooked Man, I didn't actually know that one. So it wasn't until they said the rhyme really early in the beginning that I went, oh, I have heard this before. Because it wasn't actually one that, like, I knew. Oh, I need to put us on just chatting. Just chatting. All right, let me change this. We did it. Reviewing The Crooked Man. There we go. Alright, category fixed. Apparently, The Crooked Man is part of a series of games. It is. It's 4 games, and we're starting the next one on Thursday. Thursday, 4 p.m. CST. This coming week. Excuse me. Swallowed on. We're gonna go through all 4 games, because Toby have gifted them to me. We're gonna go through the Strange Man series, 1 each Thursday, and we'll kind of do what we did today. If I don't beat the Sandman in one go, we're gonna move into Friday with Sandman being 50% Sandman, 50% Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma is like our weekend game, and it is a very long and lengthy game. So we gotta get through all of this one, and then we're going to pick up a new one. I was gifted Amanda the Adventurer, so that's on the table. I've got, we still need to do Bendy in the Dark Revival. I've got Fran Bow, a bunch of indie horror that I want to do. Non-indie horror, like Layers of Fear 2, that's just been sitting there that I need to do. So we have a lot, and we're gonna just kind of do Thursdays indie horror game days. Did I get the gift from yesterday? I did. The Strange Cat game that Randomosity recommended was gifted, so that's on our list. I can't remember the name of it. My brain is saying Strange Cat game. That's not the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. I would replay Dragon's Dogma, but before we do that, let's take some time to talk about the Crooked Man, because if there's one thing I like to do... How do I get rid of this crowd control thing? There's a way to disable it, right? There's one thing I like to do when we do a horror game is to have a sit down after where we kind of just like talk about our thoughts on it. Those of you who have played it before or watched playthroughs of it, your thoughts on it, things that you thought were cool, things that impressed you, things that you may have not thought were cool. I love with indie horror to kind of just take a second and really just discuss it. So my opinion of the Crooked Man in terms of Exit, thank you for the follow, welcome on in terms of like, I guess we're gonna give it a 1 to 10 scale for indie horror. I'm a story-oriented person. The story was really good. The story was really good. While it had a lot of predictable points, they still found ways to make it to where I wouldn't land an exact guess. And I liked that. I liked that I would get close, but I wouldn't get the cigar. So I'd give it like a really good 8 out of 10 for RPG indie horror maker. Literally the only negatives I had for it were the trigger system, specifically when we were in the hospital, where not only did it matter if I clicked on it with the kid, so the kid would have a dialogue, but it also required me to click on it with the kid after interacting with a different object, with or without the kid. So it caused it to where, like, I would have to go to the same thing multiple times without really anything to drive it. I felt like that was a little strange. But yeah, this, as Toby's saying, it's an indie game. It seems to be their first. It's definitely something I'm expecting to see a little bit better as we go on. Other thing would have just been, like, the sound. There was a lot of dead noise. Ambiance is critical in horror games. Ambiance is critical in horror games, and ambiance was definitely something they didn't land as well. The boss battles had great music, but that's because I love classical. So that was an easy ticket. And no worries, Pitathon, get some good sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will definitely have fun with Dragon's Dogma. There's more games by the Crooked Man guy. Yes, there's 4 that are in the series. He may have made other things as well, but we're sticking to the Strange Man series first and moving on after. Toby, you said this is one of your favorite games, so feel free to pop off and chat about things that you really like, things that you thought were interesting, things that you thought were cool. Same for everyone in chat. If you guys had things that like you thought were interesting or you were maybe not as happy with, like, don't be afraid to communicate, because we're all allowed to have different opinions, but it's nice to really just experience a game together, you know? Chapter-wise, the hospital was a little rough, but I think I may have liked the hospital the best story-wise, because that was kind of where things started to actually devolve. The school may have been the most lackluster for me, because it, outside of the one point where it focused on the one scene where the laptop turns on and he's hearing how he was a failure with pilot school, that is really the only point that felt like it really correlated to him. A lot of that chapter was just puzzle mongering. The amount of story we got for the amount of puzzles we did in the school was minimal. But in the hospital, it was like story consistently. even with me getting stuck a lot on stupid things. So despite the fact that I felt that the hospital was the clunkiest, it was the best chapter in terms of what I enjoyed. The last 2 chapters, yeah. I like that, a lot of the game choices had alternate bad endings. That's a silly thing, but I love horror games that have like a plethora of bad endings. When it's very easy to get funky bad ends, I like collecting those. Maybe it's because Corpse Party was one of my first RPG Horror Maker games, and that is a Corpse Party trope right there. The millions of bad endings, that's Corpse Party to the T. But I like that. I like collecting the little bad ends. Seeing all the ways things can go horribly wrong, I don't know, it appeals to me. I enjoy it. So I like the fact that they did have those alternate possibilities. I like the length of the game. A lot of indie horror games can be very short, but this was not short. This had the potential to go for multiple hours, rather than Witch's House, for example. You can easily do that in 30 minutes to an hour. Witch's House is great, don't get me wrong. I also really like how Witch's House handles their optional endings. Very, very subtle things to remember, which makes it fun. Of course it would be Shadow. As I've said before, this game hits hard from what I've seen. It made me feel like it strapped me to a chair and faced the music, so to speak, rather it was my own or someone else's. That's what these kind of games do. That's what they do. They sit you down and they make you stare down your demons. That was what Soma did for me. My god. Oh, I had like a 5-week-long existential crisis after Soma. Literally. After Soma, I just kind of sat there and stared in the mirror and was like, because that's just kind of what it does. It just gets into your head. But it was so good. So good. That's actually what I liked about it. God, if we're gonna talk about things that give existential crisis, it was a Netflix series that ended up about vampires and Catholicism. But the overarching moral of the show was was the afterlife or lack thereof and the embracement of death and loss. That was the entire part of the show. And we watched the last episode and I remember I went and I was like, I need to take a shower. And I went into the shower and I just started crying hysterically. It was not Preacher. It's by the same people who did Haunting at the Hill House. Haunting at the House on the Hill. It's the same people who did that. They did this one too. Man. Talk about a roller coaster. Oh, I don't even know if I can rewatch that one without getting like punched in the gut with feels. I feel like that would just kick me in the butt. I'm freaking out on the name here all of a sudden. I'm literally gonna look it up. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up because it's driving me crazy. Netflix original by, let's see. Made by Midnight Mass! Midnight Mass! Midnight Mass! Midnight Mass. Yes. Midnight Mass. That's the one. That's the one. God, Midnight Mass messed me up. Messed me up hardcore. Midnight Mass messed me up. Are you gonna replay this on your off time, or am I good to tell you the bad end of chapter 1? Yes, now we're good to talk about the bad end. So, I'm assuming if I console her instead of going, yo, it's okay to be a coward. We don't challenge the concept. If we don't challenge what the Crooked Man believed was his reality, then we get a bad end. All 3 of them, it was a matter of challenging the reality that he had. And so consoling her is what would have been the most common there, and doesn't erase the concept of it's okay to be that way. It's okay to fail. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be lonely. It's okay to be abandoned. Like, it was all a matter of bringing us to the conclusion that we embrace those faults. The bad ending of the first chapter was Sissy throws down the box yelling at you for telling her how she should think, and then is dragged back in the hotel. She's killed, and then the Crooked Man bursts through the door killing you. Well, luckily, Luckily, that was the only one where the real answer was very obvious to me. It was very easy. The second one was a bit harder. The second one was a bit more rough because I still don't think telling someone that life is just about failure is the best way to go about it. But I mean, it's not wrong. You know, we went down this tangent yesterday, so we're not gonna hear, but like, you do fail a lot in life, and there will be things that you just can't do. But don't let the potential that you can't do something completely stop you from putting in effort or finding things adjacent to it that you want to fight for. And this is something that's very integral to my core. So when you give me an option of tell someone just to embrace failure or tell someone to shut the fuck up and give it their best shot, you know damn well what I'm going to pick. You guys have to listen to me giving you motivational speeches for 7 hours a day, 5 days a week. We literally had that conversation in Deathmark with the dude in the forest, and I'm the same way! I still stand by fucking give it your best shot, man! But that's just because of my personality. I am a dangerously headstrong person. Dangerously headstrong. I will charge forward at anything like a psycho in any circumstances, regardless of how insane that might be. And that's not necessarily a good thing, but I just do not have a give up bone really in my body outside of with like video games. But if it's anything serious, right? If it's anything that I actually genuinely care about, I am an insane person and I just do not stop. You could throw a brick at me and I would still keep going. Like, you will have to cut my legs off to get me to stop walking forward, and then I'll still drag myself with my handsies. I am a very stubborn person. So it's hard in moments like that because I know damn well the answer that works for me does not work for the grand majority. But yeah, overall, really enjoyed the Crooked Man. Big thanks to Toby for gifting it to me. And I hope that all of chat enjoyed this experience. I hope you're excited for the next one. And we are going to start to get ready for Dragon's Dogma. But I need to go get myself something to drink. I'm a little thirsty. So I'm going to go on a short BRB. I'm going to get myself something to drink, and then we are going to swap games. So if you guys want to grab something to drink, a snack or something, now is a great time. Real quick, Dragon's Dogma is a fantasy RPG that has a second title announced currently for it said like fall 2023. We're supposed to be getting more info. We're probably 2 to 3, I would say we're 2 to 3 years out before we actually get a game in our hands. But Dragon's Dogma came out like 11 years ago. And I want people to start to experience the game and kind of get an idea because it's very underrated and there's an ungodly amount of content. We're kind of just running around like a psycho. We're not really doing exceptional quests. So get ready for some RPG adventures and I will see you guys in just a moment. No, thank you, Toby.
Thank you, Toby.
Oh, why am I all the way over here? Hi guys, I'm back. It is I, Ongle Stonks, and I am launching Dragon's Dogma, but I forgot to move my avatar. Aha. Aha hee hee. While I was gone, I got myself a small little snack. To make sure that my tum-tum was nice and full. I had 2 cheese sticks, and I had a... Okay, so that's working. Just gotta get it to show up. 2 cheese sticks and a yogurt. Because that's the good stuff. Come on, grab the game. Okay, that's not right. Let's get onto a screen where I can see the whole thing, and I can fix that. Yes, I successfully disabled crowd control. I had Dai show me while I was offline. Or not offline, while I was on my BRB. Okay, now I can fix the screen, because it's, sized very incorrectly. Right there. Cool. There we go. Okay, there we are. I was like, why do I not hear it right? The music feels a little loud, but let's see what it is once we get in the game, because it might be that the main screen is more loud than the game itself. We were... finding Kina. We were headed to the Witchwood.
Quite a change. Armed bandits are risen.
Alright, well, we could... Can I hit him from here? No, I can't hit him from here? Alright, let's see. Map. Alright, come here. Come here, Kitsu. Kitsu. Kitsu, he's not our problem. We're gonna keep going, Kitsu. Alright, we're going this way. Armed bandits arisen. Yeah, I know. I know. Ow! You bitch! I wanted my money! Can I just smack? Oh wow, they're actually pretty weak. They do high damage, but they take high damage too. I'm gonna just hide behind the tree. Can I hit them from up here? Where'd he go? Oh, that's the one. Alright, we're just gonna Grand Ingle him. Or not. I guess I can't Grand Ingle him because he's too far away. Okay, now I can Grand Ingle him. Hold on, I'm casting my spell. You can wait for me, Kitsu. There we go. Did he drop money? He dropped handcuffs. He dropped handcuffs! I wanted money! What am I supposed to do with cuffs? I can't do shit with that! Granted, Kitsu took it. I don't know what Kitsu's gonna do with it. In fact, I don't know if I want to know what Kitsu's gonna do with it.
The first strike shall be mine.
Fresh.
They attack in quick succession.
They're in the bush. They're right there. Kitsu? Kitsu, please distract them so I can cast magic. Ow!
Proceed with caution.
Kitsu, please! My god! Kitsu, I really need you to do something about that archer, because I'm just getting ejected across the map. Stop it. Why does he hit so hard? What is happening? Okay, where'd the other guy go? Stop it, get out of here. Hey, Dupus, what's up? Wait, is that why I'm here? To be a distraction? Yes, that is absolutely what you're here for. But as you can see, you're terrible at it. Kitsu, he literally de-aggroed because you just walked around in circles. That's all you did. You walked around in circles. Stop it. Get out of it. Stop it. Get out of here. You didn't do anything. You just stood there. Give me that.
With caution, master. There may be wolves about. Armed rogues.
The wolves are the least of our problems. We're just gonna hug the wall. We're hugging the wall.
There, master. Wolves.
Okay, never mind. The wolves are kind of a problem. Ow! Whoa! Get out of here. I missed, like, most of those shots. And we've aggroed the bandits, too.
Exposed after a grand strike.
Fuck. This is bad. I'm gonna have to try to use these rocks as, like, my only safety net. Which is a problem. Kitsu's gonna fucking die. Can I get the full spell off? Okay. Alright, that worked. That worked. That worked. We're good. Stop it! Get out of here! Shut up and die. Please, just shut up and die. At least they're kind of just walking around instead of shooting like before, because that was a bit of a problem. But this, I think we can manage. Yeah, we're kind of destroying them. Oh god, they killed Kitsu. Oh, Kitsu's very dead. Come here. I got you, buddy. Get up.
Refreshment is in order.
Okay. Alright, we're good. Is there more of them? Can you not aggro those ones while we're still dealing with these ones? Okay, Kitsu, you know what? Fine. You can... Kitsu, you motherfucker! You just stood there!
This seems quite a change. Armed bandits are risen.
Kitsu, please. Kitsu, please. Kitsu, he's right there. He's right there, Kitsu. Kitsu, please. Kitsu, what are you doing?
Brought us victory.
You are just running around. You're doing a little dance routine. Ah. Did I come at a bad time? No, you are here just in time. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate having you here. I love when I see my friends come by and stream. Yeah, Kitsu's an idiot. Yep. And I've learned the archers are a problem and Kitsu refuses to help me. I'm basically alone here. This is a solo run. My pawn doesn't exist. At least this time the guy dropped money. That's more worth it. We're gonna go down the main road because fuck it. We know they're in the bush right there on the left.
I shall take on this.
Yeah.
They are left exposed after a grand strike.
All right. As long as Kitsu can keep the archers occupied, we'll be okay.
After they strike.
Stop it. Bad. Bad archers. Bad. Get out of here. Get out of here, stinky archers. Stop it. Bad. Die. Kitsu, please!
It'll take more than that.
Where? Oh, is he dead? Oh, wow, that went really smoothly. 1 second. I see him getting flooded with DMs. There you go. What I'm hearing is if Angel decides to one or more pawns from Steam Friends, I'm making my character an archer, actually. Alright, so what happened last time is we tried to go around them, but Kitsu was so determined to aggro that it didn't end up actually helping us because he just brought them to us anyway. And that is literally how we died the first time, or second time.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Okay, alright, there's another one down. And another one. We're slowly working them down. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Kitsu! Kitsu, please! Kitsu, please! Shit. Kitsu!
What a gap.
I taught you to be smart! This is the opposite of smart. I don't even know what this is, but it's not smart. Alright. I'm just gonna stay back here, cast some spells. Get out of here.
Wait for an opening.
Alrighty.
Bloody hell.
Oh, no, 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 no. I was so focused on the archer in the back. We might have to wait before doing this. I think we might have to wait before doing this. Which sucks.
This is quite a change.
But Kitsu is useless to me right now, and I can't take a single hit. So we're gonna take care of this guy, and then we're gonna reroute to Grand Soren again.
Attack in quick
As much as I want to go to the Witchwood, something tells me I'm gonna die trying to get there. Let's go, Kitsu! We're leaving! We're leaving! We're going to Grand Soren instead,
It's hard to see what lies ahead.
because I'm tired of dealing with these bandits. I also don't trust you to do your job anymore. I've lost my trust in you, Kitsu.
Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes.
You know, I would accept a falling rock slapping you. I would accept that. I would be fine with it. It would be a-okay.
We're apt to meet bandits.
I don't feel like we're gonna be strong enough for the Witchwood to begin with, to be honest with you. I was already worried about the Witchwood, but we can't even get there. So, I'm gonna take us a few more quests down main story, do some more stuff in Grand Soren, get us a little bit beefier, then we'll come back and try this. Because right now we're not looking too great. Alrighty. So we need to get ourselves to the encampment. Come on. Eh. And then back to Grand Soren. Run, little me, run! That's not an enemy. Where's the enemy? There it is. Stop attacking random people!
Wait for an opening.
Get away from me!
Counter after they strike.
Eh. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, mass murdering psychos. Come on, Kitsu, get him! Get him! No, 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 you don't. Why did they stand in front of me? Why did they stand? They're dead now, and it's their fault. They have no one to blame but themselves. Stop it. Get away from me. Stop it. Stop casting magic. You stink, and you smell like stinky cheese. Like blue cheese that was left out on a hot summer day. Alright, there we go. Stop it. Oh, get the archer. He's the problem. There we go.
They attack in quick succession.
Yeah, I see that. Just take him out. Take him out. Kitsu, take him out. Did any of them drop little money bags? Give me your wallet. What about you? Do you have any money? No? No money for me? Damn. I wanted to fill my pockets and be lusciously rich with gold. Take a gold bath.
Wolves hunt in packs.
So many enemies on the road. It's okay, we need the levels. We need the levels. I'm gonna hit the tree if I do that. Okay, what about now? Can I hit it now? Did any of those hit? One of those hit. I'll take that. Kitsu, stop aggroing them! Oh, they dropped their wallets. Money! Money! That one's dead. Eh. Come here, doggy, 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 doggy. Oh god! Not what I meant. Let go! Bad doggy! Bad doggy! Let go! Bad doggy! No treats for you. I was gonna let you have a bite of Kitsu Gam Gam. Now you're dead. Look at what's happened. There's so many dogos. Where are the rest of them? They run so fast, I can't keep my eyes on them. And Kitsu's just running into walls. No! Stop it! Bad doggies! Bad doggy, doggy, doggy! That's one doggy down. And that's two doggy down. More doggy? More doggy. Oh, much more doggy. There was much more doggy hidden in there. Ow! Man, let go.
I'm on my way.
A little late. I got out on my own. You showed up at the last second. I would have really liked if you got there sooner. Kitsu, we need to work on your efficiency. That's what we're gonna work on first. Efficiency. Kitsu, I swear to God, I already have to hear it in my ears. I don't need to see the dialogue in the chat too. There is no freedom from Dragon's Dogma pawns talking forever. Alright, we'll keep going. Enjoy our nice little walk through the woods. Is it getting dark or is it just a cloudy day? I think it's just a cloudy day. Oh my god! You! Stop it! Stop existing! Gotta get up to the top. Dragon's Wolfma! You need to die. Cut it out. Stay down. Stop it. Stay down. No, you're not. You little bitch. You're dying today. That's right. Cower in fear, you little brat. Okay. Let me open this. I'm gonna take that. Can I grab that? Grab the ledge? Grab the ledge? No? Can't grab the ledge? That sucks. What about if I go that way? There we go. Angel is here to tell you free trial of life has expired. Yep. No more life trial for you. I'm taking it now. It's mine. Today is the day you die. Sorry, I don't make them rules. Somehow I get the feeling it's very far off. Oh, it's gonna be such a walk. Maybe the harpies haven't respawned. Well, we had to relaunch the game. Or we saved and replayed today. It's a fresh play, so they probably have. They're probably all back. Typing for 10 hours! Boom! Boom! Make sure to get some rest. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Don't overwork yourself. You gotta get some rest, get some rest. Take a nap, curl up in a comfy little ball, whatever you want to do. Alright, looking for harpies, looking for harpies. Looking pretty harpy safe. Your fingers aren't in pain after all that typing? That's pretty impressive. No lie, that's pretty impressive. Kitsu, shut up. Shut up. Shut your face. Alright, now we can go this way. Still no sight of harpies. Alright. Yeah, for sure, Ventus. Did you drop, anything for me to review? Oh no, I hear something. We might have a harpy inbound. That sounded like a burb. Harpy. Yep.
I'll provoke it.
Come on. That should be enough.
You bet.
Get on the ground.
I'll take this.
Stop it. Get on the ground.
What's that?
An enemy, Kitsu!
Strike it when it alights.
While you were busy grabbing items. Alright, let's roll.
Harpy.
How many of them are there? I don't remember there being that many on this corner. You guys should be in agony. How? Well, it's a good thing that your fingers are okay. Oh, we're fine unless Kitsu ran under it. Kitsu ran under it. Kitsu ran into the thing. Come on. Alright, Kitsu, let's go. Or you can just... What? Buddy! Okay. Please stop face-walling all the boulders. I would greatly appreciate you not doing that. I think it would be better for everyone involved if you stopped face-walling them. Alright, we just need them to land on the ground. Okay, well I got 2 of 3. There you go. Oh my god. Oh! Alright, we got Kitsu off. It was gonna kidnap him! We were about to lose Kitsu for free! Kitsu unlocked flight. Kitsu, what was the weather like up there? Were you having fun? Alright, we're almost there. Oh, we gotta deal with the goblins. You know, next time, Kitsu, I'll just let the harpy take you. I'll just let the harpy take you.
Careful, a goblin.
I won't even save you next time. We might be able to get some of the other spells now, too, since we've been out here adventuring. Angel, no. Angel, yes. Angel, yes. We knew you were there, Stinky Gobbo.
Careful, a goblin.
Tired Rider ideas? You're doing a harpy script? I haven't done a harpy yet. A harpy would be fun. Harpy kidnaps you? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. We should do that. That sounds like a fun one. Would you guys want a script like that? ASMR RP where a harpy kidnaps you? Boink. That's your second favorite monster waifu, so it's Spider Girls first. Then Bird Girls second. Copy. Oh, we're almost there. It's right there. Let me in. Let me in. Come on. My legs are tired and I've been walking around with a bumbling dumbass.
He's talking with others. Let's begin with that. The Duke's burden is great. Between his duties as sovereign and the
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. That's what I hear whenever Kitsu opens his mouth. Again, me or the pawn? Huh? Man, sure, great. We got to Grand Soren efficiently. We should stop by the inn. All right. I would like to rest, please. Shush, shush, shush. 500? Jesus Christ. That's expensive. That's okay. Our HP is healed, so that's a good thing. Alright, and then let's take a look at our skills. What do we have? 4,000? So we can increase my asthma. What's this one? That's more or less the same things. Augments the power of magic attacks designed to knock down foes. Enables you to negotiate higher prices for items you sell. I want that. I want that. I am a poor motherfucker. Alright, and then we need to take High 11 back on the table. and Bronzehide. Also gonna grab Thunderboon.
What will it be?
Hell yeah.
Come again.
Okay. Let's go do main story. We need to go
Here we can rest.
this way? Shut up, Kitsu. Why is he just standing here?
State your business.
Pawn Guild.
All right.
Yeah, let me in. Let me in. Pawn Guild.
Have you equipment to enhance?
Ooh. Ooh. Why do I feel the inherent need to look for shinies?
Here's a gathering place for my kind.
Shinies. My brain is tickling. Oh, there's a question here. Hello.
Smithy, I should think.
Merciful Maker, please, please no.
What's up, bud?
Sir, I know it is not a matter fit to thrust upon a passing stranger, but please.
Yeah, what's up?
Thank you, sir. This child is
Oh.
my son.
Oh no!
Was my son. His heart stopped not a few hours past.
Kitsu, his son just died. I think we have bigger issues.
Always weak.
How cruel of you to ask for a sword when he's talking about his dead son.
I had long known he would not live long. But to see it, to watch him slip from my grasp, I am left with not
Poor
but
guy.
rage at my impotence. Fain to try any means that I might to bring him back.
So we're gonna have
Look
to
magic,
learn necromancy?
even curses.
Yeah,
Anything
we'll
to
do
bring him
anything
back
for you,
to
buddy.
Here, the first of those stones. He
Stones?
spoke of a powerful magic within it. Not that I am
What
one
stones?
blind, and so I searched.
Is this the one with the, wake stones? So we need to get a bunch of wake stone shards for him. Got it. Alright. That's doable. That is a sad smithy.
I suppose the merchants have need of open space to ply their trades.
Yeah, that's usually how that works, buddy. Let me up. I can't grab that one, I guess. Alright, well, we're supposed to go in here, I think? I think this is the Pawn Guild? Yes, it is. Hello!
Welcome, Arisen. We have awaited your coming. This
Hello, I'm
pawn is
here.
called Barnaby. I tend to the affairs of the Pawn Guild.
I'm here for some reason. I kind of forgot
The
why.
guild serves as a place of rest for pawns, and as the gate to the Everfall. The Everfall lies beneath Grand Sorin. It is a place of great importance to our kind.
I kind of
But for
forgot
now,
all about that.
Let us rejoice in the coming of the Arisen, the light that guides the Legion.
Oh, his scar wasn't doing a shiny. Alright, well, we've got a board here.
The pawn here.
What's here? Harpy hunting, I'll take that. Are we dogma-ing those dragons yet? Not yet. Right now we're just listening to Kitsu talk non-stop. Literally. He won't shut up. I'm trying. Skeletons, ogres, rabbits, dire wolves. Alright, those are all just murder quests. I'll take all of them. Yeah, Kitsu people rant.
Can I help you?
You're not who I meant to talk to. There was another quest. Hey you, what is it you want from? No, oh my God, get.
I fear I'll
What's up?
soon be-
It grieves me to burden you, weary from the road as you must be. But I fear trouble
I want
brews.
quest.
I would beg your
Teach me.
You have my thanks.
Give me mission. My butt is far from tired, and I wish to have the ability to mortar with a purpose. Give me the purpose to mortar before I just start mortaring Kitsu for funsies. Are we going into the Everfall? Hell yeah. Kitsu, go in there by yourself.
Beyond lies the Everfall,
Go in there by yourself.
an ancient place that sleeps
Offer up your
beneath
ass to the
Grand
demons and then
Sorin's
let me know what they
stones.
say.
We pawns have long served as keepers of the entrance to this place. But since the dragon's coming, a strange aura has
No, you
filled the
gotta fall
Everfall.
forever now. That's why it's called the
presence.
Everfall.
If it be some omen of evil to come, we cannot allow it to go unchecked.
But you can't go
I
in
ask
there?
that you seek out the cause of the change, or some proof.
I came back,
what's
you told me
happening.
nice gam-gams.
The Everfall is a
Can you
place unique
convince the
unto
demon to
itself.
leave? Using your
This is not a
gam-gams.
simple task, nor a favor I ask lightly. Which is why I ask you.
Alright, we're going in. We save first. Oh, it's auto-saving. Well, we're gonna save anyway. We're double saving. We're triple saving. Because I don't know if me and Kitsu are gonna be able to get through this, but we sure as heck are gonna try. Alright, where's my... Okay. Wait, no, Kitsu, I would like to gift you some items. I would like to give you some heavy items that are just taking up space. Because my poor little inventory is just really sad. Here you go, Kitsu. There we go. I need just to give him a little bit more stuff. Here, you know what? Why don't you carry those two? You can carry that. Is there any extra things in here? No. What is taking up so much space? Is it this stuff? You can take the rotten eggs. And you can take some of these mushrooms and maybe you want some rotten fish, Kitsu, and maybe some rotten meat. Oh no, wait, that's not rotten. Here, take this rotten thing. Here, you can have that, Kitsu. And you can enjoy taking that. You wanna take these arrows, Kitsu? And maybe this flask of water, Kitsu? Am I just storage space? Yes. Yes. Yes, you are. Oh, that's fun music. Oh! Oh, they gave me a shiny right there. Oh god, okay. Oh. Whew! Whew! Alright, we're good.
None would believe Grand Soren held such a place beneath.
I was a little psycho, but I did it. Yeah, we're in danger. Oh! Oh! Oh, God! Kitsu, it's spiders! Kitsu, please do something about the spiders! Oh, creepy crawlies. Oh, God. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. There's more on the other side. And Kitsu just doesn't seem to give a shit. Which I know is unfortunately, on brand for him. There's no spider waifus. These are just spiders. Please do not sex the spiders, Kitsu. I need you to murder the spiders in cold blood. Slice off those legs. You can keep the legs after you cut them off. I really could care less. But
Advance slowly where visibility is poor.
just please, man, we need to do something about this. Oh my god, he's really gonna take the legs. So weird. They're so weird. I love you, bud, but Jesus.
We may be within Grand Soren's gates. This place holds monsters just the same.
You do you, Kitsu. You do you. Kitsu's gonna slay the spiders, but the S is silent. Yeah, that tracks.
It does not seem human.
Oh! Me staring at the wall.
Men no longer. It would be a mercy to destroy them.
Come here. Alright, that's good. Easy.
What's that?
What do I feel like? Oh god. No, get it. Get the bat. Get the bat.
Help me!
Oh my god, Kitsu. For the love of Kitsu. For the love of Kitsu.
Men no longer.
You make this very difficult. Okay, alright. I'm still hearing another one. Alright, that's probably locked. Yeah. Sure enough. Is there spiders? Is there spooters? Got a big open area. Yeah, alright. There they are. There they are. You are doing your best, Kitsu. Now go in there and make friends. Go in there and make friends. Go in there and make friends. Ow! Kitsu, there we go. Can I get my spell off in time? Alright. No, stop it! Stop it! Bad. Kitsu, you need to do a better job of distracting them. They're slapping me.
No, they hold the advantage.
I might just hit the barrel and take them all out. There we go. See, Kitsu? You just had to get hit by a bomb. Not too bad, right? Kitsu's about as useful as a jumbo-sized teddy bear. But we love our Kitsu. You're poisoned. Kitsu, what poisoned you? Is there anything here that poisons? What poisoned you?
This will draw out
There's a spider in his pocket. I'm calling it now. He kidnapped one of the spiders instead of killing it.
skeleton.
Come here. Alright, he dead. Well, we already know there's gonna be more based on that. No, it was not our strength at all. What did he just chuck at it? It's like he just threw a rock.
Scatter those bones. They hold the advantage.
Kitsu, please don't die. Come here.
Skilled indeed.
Come here. Alright, there we go. Oh, I want that. Give me that. Give me that. Kitsu, if you were a plushie, what kind of plushie would you be? What kind of plushie would you be? Yes, more Dragon's Dogma! Welcome back, Thinking Fingers. How are you? There is a Dragon's Dogma anime, however... Okay, we're safe. However, it's really not that great. I couldn't get through it. I struggled with it, but part of that's because of the fact that I loved the game so much. You know what I mean? So I already knew of the game. I was very familiar with the game. And that would definitely affect my judgment. Alright, so now we can hit the switch. Which closes that off. Very good, got a little carried away after watching you play and beat the game yesterday. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I hope you had a great time. No spoilers on any of the plot, but did you do the... Okay, you're doing the New Game Plus right now. That's what I was about to ask. What do you think so far? Without saying anything about it, what do you think so far? Okay. Now we go back to proceeding forward.
I'll take it.
The zombies to wake up. Get out this. Ah, you've done New Game Plus before. Oh, wow, he slid right past me.
Would be a mercy to
Never mind, we're going with Grandingle then.
Get off! Get off!
Kitsu, you're fine. You're getting to live your zombie dreams.
They appear to roam in packs.
Oh, they don't like fire. They really don't like fire. I'm trying. I'm letting him take a bite out of your ass first. There you go.
Not seen it. It's certainly not wrong.
Getting your ass eaten isn't part of your dreams? I'm surprised. I always thought that was your favorite thing, Kitsu.
This looks interesting.
Oh, wow. That's powerful. I should use that more often. No, it's not. You sure?
Those raiments.
You sure?
Throwing darts.
I think Kitsu's lying. Get out of here.
Does not seem to. There's certainly no.
Yeah, they're dead. They're zombie. Zombie. We got some zombie to take out.
What's that?
Give me that. And that. Guys, look how many shinies I'm getting. I'm so rich with shinies. This is the best day of my life. Oh, you shitlord. Give me that back. Zombie fire week good, yes. My favorite thing is roasting zombies alive.
There's some connection to this place.
Mortar. Oh. 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 Oh gosh. Oh no.
What is that?
It's a troll? A giant? It's not an ogre, so this guy's gonna be faster and a lot stronger. He doesn't seem to like fire. He's distracted.
Its
Okay.
kind targets women over all others.
That makes me the target. Kitsu, go in there. I'll give you some lipstick. You can keep it distracted. Run, 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 run. Come little bitch!
Cowards, continue the attack.
Oh, okay. Kitsu, climb on his leg or something. And he's running? Come here!
This way. Be careful, Arisen.
Juked him right off the cliff. Easy 7,000 EXP. Damn. Alright. Note to self. They love me so much they'll just jump off the cliff. Calculated. I don't think that's how I was supposed to handle that, but I really could care less. Easy. Easy. I can't believe he just jumped right off. Chat, would you jump off a cliff for me too? It's just rad. It's just vroom, right down. Alright. The fact that he fell and died with that much HP means we're probably still pretty far from the bottom.
Well, deep this place.
But, you don't fall forever. That's for sure. We confirmed he did eventually hit the ground. And died. Don't look at me like that! Operative, don't you love me, UwU? Don't you love me, UwU? UwU? Alright, blink.
Looks as though what doors were closed stand open. And those ones open are now closed. This place hides something. Shall we take a look?
This place hides something, yeah? You think? You think? If it was a 3-foot cliff, yes. Exclusively that, though.
What's this?
Can I even hit them when they're coming out of the ground? Oh, hell yeah, I can.
I've learned.
Kitsu, what are you jumping over?
I'll take that.
What are you oh, is there an item?
The corpses.
Ah, hell yeah! Thank you for the clip. Come here. Stop it. There we go. I feel like there's gonna be more. Yeah. There's just so many enemies.
What is that?
There's so many enemies. Alright. No, I don't want to get grabbed. There we go. Easy. Now we just gotta deal with him. And that burn will slowly take him down, so we're good. Kitsu, you have a sword. Please stop stoning enemies to death. There are much better ways for us to manage our time and damage.
What is that? They hardly falter in their assault.
Oh, wow. Okay, there was one right there. I was wondering why that sounded so close. But rock. Kitsu, no. Bad. Eh. Do you manage Kitsu's inclinations? We've sat down and talked with him once.
I'll take that.
And... Why? Why are you so determined to stand there? We're going down the stairs, Kitsu. You don't need to jump off the cliff. I'd like to clear all these enemies anyway, because I don't feel safe here. And I hate ads. And apparently that was all of them. Oh boy. Oh no, I lied. I literally jinxed myself. He got himself another rock. Is there a goofball inclination? Well, apparently, because Kitsu obviously has it already. It's his safety ledge. He needs it. Give me that too. Alright, what is there? 2 more? Okay. 2 more? Yeah, that's a really good thing we came this way. I don't want to deal with this on the way out. When we leave, I'd like it to be just a nice, clean walkout. A nice, easy, no problems, no issues, just stroll out merrily with one dumb Kitsu. That's my plan. Post whatever the crap is about to happen. Alright. I have arrived, demons! I am here! Oh, that's how we get our first port crystal. Is that it? Oh, there's another Wakestone shard. Oh, I mean, okay. I was expecting, well, there's a door back here. Yeah, there's a door in here. Where does this go? Oh, a ceremonial cage? What's this? Ooh! Eh. Well, we have the quest where... Oh, gotta talk to the bowl? I didn't even see an option to do that. What's this? Yeah? Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh! That was a bad move. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. K2! K2! Please help! I found a friend. Hopefully he's not too strong. He's a little on the beefy side.
I'll hold it. Attack.
That's the wall, game. That was the wall. You held it for like 3 seconds. How long do you think it takes for me to cast, huh? Huh?
That was hardly a warm-up.
Was there anything in here with him? Oh, a lever. Okay. Ooh. There's shinies in here. Kitsu, what do you think we're gonna get? Think we're gonna be rich? Think we'll have enough money to buy the entire castle? The entire city? What's in here? A feather cape. And a martyr's talisman. Well, the cape's mine. Move to equipment. Magic defense, the cost of regular defense. It removes 50% frost and adds 7% on poison. What's it look like? Actually, we're gonna give this to Kitsu. I lied. Cause he looks so funny in it. There you go. He looks so funny. Give me that. Alright, what's in here? I want that too. Look at him. Look at him in his little feather cape. Oh my god. It's like you put armor over his PJs. Oh man, I love it here. Oh! Ow! Was not... What is casting?
I shall take on this role.
Oh. Oh. I gotta get rid of the harpy first. And then we gotta... Ow! Get up there and deal with the stupid cast. Ow! Give me that. I gotta deal with that caster. Yeah, I'm dealing with the skeleton. You deal with the... Oh, well, he's down. Where's the other one? No, not that one. Oh my god, it's hyper-targeting. There we go. Stop it! Cut it out! Oh, shit. Oh, and it's doing it again. Ow! Get off the ledge! Okay. Cut it out. Dead. Alright, I hear another one. Oh god! Oh god. Oh, okay. It's okay. Okay, that one's down. We need to get rid of them, because this is a problem. Fuck, 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 shit, fuck, fuck, shit, fuck, fuck. There we go. Okay, I have one to Kitsu. Get down. Cut it out. Alright, there's another one down. Yeah, I know. We're working on it.
I'll provoke it.
That one's dead. Unless there's another one. There's another one. Ugh. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Harpies are down. Now we just gotta deal with the zombies. Oh, have we done it? Oh. Alright, so there's some cool shit in here. I can't help but feel like this part was optional, and I'm just kind of running around to run around at this stage. Well, that's not a negative. I like my optional stuff. That's part of what I love about this game, is everything has extra exploration if you just look hard enough. And that is something I love. I love games where you can kind of just go crazy and run rummage through everything and just be an absolute nightmare child. My favorite. Let me be a nightmare child. Okay. So there is something over there. I just gotta... There we go. Alright, we got to the other side. What is up here? A lever? Give me that. Money! Money! I do love me some money. Alright, so we're reorienting all the gates? I don't really understand what the point was of that. But that's okay. Let's get out of... Oh. Okay. Alright, well we've locked our... Oh, there was a grimoire. There was a grimoire. I just saw a grimoire. Unless that was something Kitsu picked up. It must have been something Kitsu picked up. Alright, maybe this isn't optional. Maybe this has a purpose later that I just am not aware of. Okay. Uh-huh. Not really sure what my battle plan would be if I didn't have levitate, but I love levitate. We're gonna hit the lever again, because clearly I'm not supposed to do this yet. Because it locks me in. This locks me in. So something has to change for that to be what I'm supposed to do. There we go. Okay, now we go. Let's see. Let's save before we do anything. Because I'm really worried. This looks like it might be the makings of a puzzle. And the severe lack of enemies has me even more on edge. It's really strange that nothing happened over here. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to examine the floor. The floor gives off some curious light in a draft. What's more, something lies below. Oh! A VTuber's favorite thing! Tentacles! Not my favorite thing, but you know. How strong are they? Nope! No! Nope, 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 nobody, nope, nope. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm not doing damage. Oh, they go wherever I go. Do I just run out? Alright, bye Kitsu! Bye-bye Kitsu! Everyone say bye to Kitsu! Cause he's gonna die. I'm good. Bye Kitsu! Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Alright, well, that's unlocked. So, it's not stopping me. I left Kitsu with the tentacles, yeah. He might be following behind. Or not. I thought he was. And he's gonna have a really good time. You know, he was talking about all the legs he wanted to see and touch and enjoy, and, you know, we've just fulfilled his dream, just with tentacles instead. We're slowly but surely running out. Stamina is not my character's, like, strength. Oh, yep, there he goes. There he goes. Out of curiosity, where is he? He's very far. Yeah, we're leaving him behind. We'll just pick him up with the Rift Stone. We're schmovin'. Eh. Eh. I wish this game had co-op too. That would be so good. Okay, so running was the right option. I might be thinking of something that happens in Dark Arisen instead. I like how Kitsu's just fucking dead.
I cannot take much more.
Oh, there you go. Hey, what's up? What's up, bud? Alright, put that away. Hey, friend? Oh, another board? Oh. Oh. I don't know how these ones work, so we will just pick them up and as we find them, do them. Cool. So, we almost died. I sacrificed Kitsu to a bunch of tentacles.
A light. In the furthest depths, you say? I see. In truth, even we pawns know precious little of the Everfall. I can say with utmost certainty, though, the light you speak of is newly come.
And dangerous?
We cannot know if this small aberration will give rise to great calamity hence.
Tentacles came out of nowhere and attacked my fucking ass. How on earth do we think that we are safe? Just, you know, asking for a friend? Asking for a friend? We're not sure. Okay.
But the chance enough is called to take action. We shall redouble our efforts here and keep vigilant.
Just
for
keep the
further
door
signs of
shut and we
change.
should be okay.
I will.
Okay.
Be they man or pawn.
A
It's
word,
hard to do
sir.
aught alone.
No. Oh god, camera angle. Camera angle.
Are you the Arisen? I bring a message from the Duke himself.
Okay.
His Grace has judged your feat in slaying the Hydra most laudable.
Hell yeah.
To honor your noble works, you are hereby welcome to the Worm Hunt.
Do I get to kill Dwagon?
You may now accept orders from Sir Maximilian, captain of the hunt.
Cool.
Bring this writ to Sir Maximilian outside the castle gates. He will instruct you further.
Bada bing, bada
The
boom. We get to do
document
some
confers
murder.
the status of hunter upon you. Carry it on your person always.
Does that give me access to things? I can't really remember at this stage, like, if this is the part where I'm allowed to kind of do more free explore, and if I've kind of just been a psycho who was doing it early. I think that's more or less what was happening. Now, I did say we were originally going to end at 8, so give me 1 sec. I'm going to check with the fam to see what the plan is, because as I said, my mom's a bit sick, so I want to make sure everyone's Gucci. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and save off here. We did a lot more horror games than we did Dragon's Dogma today, but that's okay. I have a few things that I need to do because, as you guys know, we're getting very, very close to my new model debut. My new model will be coming out on the 15th, and I have a few things I want to get made and done. And I think tonight is probably one of the better nights for me to do it, because Saturday, Sunday, I usually go a lot longer. So I think tonight I'm going to go ahead and get those things done so that way you guys can see it. Make sure you're checking Twitter because I'm going to be posting some teasers soon. And if you guys want to see some new model stuff, that'd be really, really, really good. Yes, do that. But let me see what friends are live that I want to go harass with love. Yeah? Who are we going to go harass with love? Because we're harassing someone with love. And by that I mean we're raiding with hearts and love. Hee hee hoo hoo. A pee pee, a poo poo. Let's see. I want us to raid. We should go attack. Bum, ba-da-da. There's like 4 people I'm fighting between. There's 4 people I'm fighting between. Let's go ahead and hit up Vil today. Because Vil is doing a Vaporwave Vibing collab. It's the talk show that they do, and their Vaporwave collabs are always really cool. They also just re-debuted, and I don't think a lot of you guys got to see their official model. So we're gonna go raid Vil. And Vil really likes the steppies. So that's going to be our raid message. It's gonna be the steppy emote and angel raid. Because we know what Vil's about. We know what Vil's about. So that's what we're gonna do. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed both games that we played. I can't wait to get all of our teaser stuff done so we can have a way bigger time together tomorrow. Thank you for everyone who gifted subs and renewed their subs and did bits and all that kind of stuff. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow again at 4 p.m. CST for some games and chill. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!